Welcome to Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly.
Welcome to Deals on Deals, Deals on Deals, Deals on Deals. Welcome to Deals on Deals with me, Ellery.
Welcome to Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly.
Welcome to Deals on Deals, Deals on Deals, Deals on Deals. Welcome to Deals on Deals with me, Ellery.
This is the live where I show you how something caught my eye and it made me click buy now. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really whack. Most times I keep it, but sometimes I gotta send it back. Maybe it's just too big, maybe it's just too small. Sometimes it doesn't do what I thought it would at all. Sometimes it's just okay, I'm not in love, which is why I welcome you to watch Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly. Welcome to Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud, Deal or Dud. Welcome to Deal or Dud with me, Kimberly. This is the live where I show you how something caught my eye and it made me click buy now. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really whack. Most times I keep it, but sometimes I gotta send it back. Maybe it's just too big, maybe it's just too small. Sometimes it doesn't do what I thought it would at all. Sometimes it's just okay, I'm not impressed. Maybe it doesn't even pass my sleep test. And let me say this too, sometimes y'all take too long. You go to get the deal and the deal's already gone. Welcome to Deal or Dud or Deals or Deals or Deals or Deals. Welcome to Deals or Deals or Deal or Dud. Me, Kimberly, and Eloise. Welcome to Deals on Deals and Deals on Dud. A double, a string. Welcome to Deals on Dud and Deals on Deals with me and Eloise. Now with your order, I would hope that you are pleased. But if you're not, y'all, please don't contact me. Here's the thing that you really need to do. Just contact Amazon and let them take care of you. Because they take returns, they'll give you back your money. You're telling me and I can't do a thing for you, honey. Because I don't work for them and they don't work for me. And taking care of you is their responsibility. Because I'm like you, I'm a customer too. I use the same deals and promo codes that you do. And I don't make the codes, so I don't take requests. And you should read reviews because that's what's going to serve you best. I don't control the prices or the shipping time. I try to make sure most things that I show are prime. And let me say this too, I hope I'm being really clear. I do appreciate the fact that you are even here. Because there's so many lives where you can choose to be. And so I'm grateful that you choose to be here with me. And just one more thing before we start the show. Do me a favor, please, and click that follow. Or click hello, or click follow, or click hello, or click a follow, or say a hello, so we can say hello to you. Why don't you click the follow button, 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 click the follow button. I wanna see you follow, I see you follow, a hello, a Diane, and hello, Evans. We're happy to see you tonight. Go ahead and click the follow button tonight. We are so happy that you are here with us. Woo! Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this Tuesday night edition of Deal or Dud, and I am live streaming with Eloise for Deals on Deals on Deals. So you know how we do. We have two cameras going. Hello, Cheryl DeBoe. It is so good to see you tonight, and others of you who are watching either Deal or Dud or Deals on Deals or on Deals. And as you know, we always do our magic bowl of followers. So Evans and Diane and Cheryl, you are already in the bowl. Thank you for saying hello to us tonight. And then on Reese's side. Diane, you are in the bowl again for commenting on both streams. If you are watching one stream, make sure that you click follow to get in the bowl and then go over to the other stream on Ella Reese's stream. The streams look exactly the same. We're streaming at the exact same time, and follow both streams to go in the bowl twice. Let us know you out here.
Yes.
You're welcome, Peggy. So, how did y'all do over the weekend? We had shopping on Thursday, and shopping on Friday, and shopping on Saturday, and shopping on Sunday, and shopping on Monday. Now we back to Tuesday, and I have some deals that you almost missed it. If you didn't get it, you almost missed it, but they are still on deal. And so we're going to pop in tonight. We're going to talk about those deals, and we're going to get it going, and we're going to get it running, and we're going to, get up on out of here.
Yes.
All right, so are y'all ready? If you can hear us okay, please put a number 1 in the chat. Say something in the chat. Say hello. Say hi. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Tell me what you're getting into. I don't know what your name is, know who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Don't y'all like that song? I like that song. You know that song? Don't know that song? That's not even an old song. Hey, how you doing? I never seen nobody like you. Okay, anyway, we're going to get into these deals tonight. Let me just make sure that I am all the way together. I don't know where I'm going up here. Like, I don't know how to find stuff anymore.
Scroll down. Go, the other way. You trying to find yourself? Go all the way up. Oh, you don't follow yourself. Okay, so I was about to say click on your name, but...
Yeah, I don't know how to find me up here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you, Cheryl and Diane, for those ones. Anybody else? We're going to start with this basket that we have shown many times on the live, but it is on deal still tonight. You still have an opportunity to grab this handy storage basket, which we love. I actually have 2 of them. I have the large one that I'm getting ready to bring the camera for you, and then I have a smaller one, and both of them, I should have put the thing for the smaller one in the carousel, but I wasn't thinking. It's been a long day, y'all. Those senior executive producers, they was working on me today. They worked on me today, and so I'm a little bit frazzled, but I am here. But let me show you this basket, y'all. It is fantastic. There it is right there with the senior executive producer stuffed inside to give you an idea of the size of this basket. I also have another shot that I can show you in terms of the size of this basket. Do you want to give the details?
Yeah, so this basket here is an extra large jute rope basket. It is 21 by 21 by 13 inches in size. It's a really big basket. I know you guys have seen where we have brought it on our live stream. We use ours to hold our fitness equipment in it, and as you can see in the photos, it is big enough to hold 2 executive producers, the 2-year-old, the newly 2-year-old, and the 6-year-old, with the pillow and a blanket. You can use this for storage items, blankets, toys, whatever you want to place in there. Even if you want to make this a decor type item, you can also do that as well. It is very wide. It does have the handles on it as well that are strong, so you don't have to worry about the handles ripping off. It is very sturdy. A sturdy bag. It does come in different colors as well. So if you have a certain look that you're going for, you can pick between those colors. All you have to do is just click on the link and you can see those colors. Now the price does vary based on the color that you choose. And today it is on deal. It is a drop down from $29.99 to $25.49. It has 23,113 reviews coming in at 5 stars even. So the people are liking this, y'all. They are enjoying that basket.
They sure are. I had another video to bring to the camera for you. Let me see if I can pop it up real quick for you. Let's see. Give me just a second here. What's this under my keyboard?
So yes.
Okay. Give me just a second, y'all, and I'm going to show it to you when there are not senior executive producers inside of it. Okay, here we go. Un momento, por favor, while I bring that up for you. Yeah. Okay, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. I'm experiencing technical difficulties trying to bring you this basket. Bear with me. I got you. Okay, so
But I like the basket. I think it's cool.
Yes, it has plenty of storage space. You can use it for your throws. You can use it for um, books. You can use it for laundry. I mean, it serves a number of purposes. And it looks like it's trying to come through for y'all, but it's also acting like it doesn't want to do it. All right, here we go. Let me see. Can y'all see that right there? All right, so here is that basket per the video I posted on Amazon. Thank you, Sarah Russo, for that follow. So that is it, just empty. I did put 2 pillows in it to give you an idea of the sizes. Do you want this? Oh, sorry. You want this link?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me see.
And I'm going to get the link as well so that I can pull it up on my end for you all to see.
So you see it has plenty of storage to offer. I guess that was the end of the video, but it has plenty of storage to offer you. You can, again, put your pillows in it, your throws, your toys,
clothes, laundry. Whatever you want to put in there. Even if you want to put your comforters, you have a family coming over, you want to have a nice basket for them versus them having to go dig through the linen closet of 1,500 different pieces of linen. They got to go all the way to the back of the closet to get the comforter set. Just put it in the basket and have it set up for them already.
You know what? That's a nice idea too. If I stayed at someone's house and they had like this basket prepared for me of the things that I might need while I'm there, just imagine putting a robe in there and some slippers that have never been worn.
Yep.
Robe and slippers that have never been worn.
The
towels. Yeah, that would be really, really nice. It is at the time of this live $25.49, down from the list price of $29.99. Were you able to bring it in? Get it in? So go ahead and grab it if you missed it before. Sarah Russo, this song is for you. Thank you for following the show. Oh, thank you for following the show. Sarah, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. And we appreciate that follow so very much. If you are not following, please go ahead and click that follow button. We're going to play the video one more time so Deals on Deals on Deals can see it as well. And I think you got to go here, like go to yeah. Okay, so we're going to play it for you one more time. Let me transition there. I don't think it's playing for you. It's not playing for you. All right, so I don't know why it's not playing. It's okay. Sorry, y'all. We can't get it to work. Y'all know things don't work when you want them to work, how you want them to work. But go ahead and pick that basket up if you can use it in your guest room. Hey, W. Holloway, thank you for tuning in today. Your name is going in the magic bowl of followers, along with Sarah Russo, the newest follower. And if you are following on one stream, don't be shy. Go also and follow Ella Reese on her stream. Just go down to
more streams, more
live streams, and you will see a picture of her and me together. Click there and click on that follow button. We'll put you in the drawing bowl twice. We are doing a drawing for a $20 gift card at the end of the show. We will put your name in there twice. Okay, next item that we have for you. I think I do have this on camera as well. Let's cross our fingers and hope that it works, or we can pull the TV around. All right, if we need to. Do I still have that here? No, I think I took it off. Okay, so the next item that we have, I didn't even highlight that, are these lights, LED lights that are made specifically for the back of your TV. So we have seen LED lights all over the place, right? All over the walls and corners and studios and all of that. And they come in a wide variety of feet. However, I loved this product because it was sized specifically for your TV. Hi, Dread. So it comes in a 6.5, 6.56 feet for a 40 to 60-inch TV. And I do have one on the back of my TV. If you can see right around Ella Reese's head, you can see that it's changing colors. It's on the back of the TV right now. So right now the color is blue, and I just have them set to fade colors. It's frozen on your end, says Cindy. Let me look on my end.
Hello, W. Holloway.
It looks to be running just fine over here. Try to refresh your screen, Cheryl, if you can see me or hear me. But now you see the color is changing to something else, just the framing around the TV, which I like that, right? Because one of the things that I don't like about LED lights that are just out in the open is that you can see the strip. I don't like that. I don't like things where you can actually see the strip of lights. Would you mind turning on the, turning off the big light? I don't like things where okay, let's see. All right, so there you go. Right now it is showing purple for me and it's fading into the white, but it is sized perfectly for the TV. Mine is frozen as well over here. Let me try to refresh it and see what I got here. It looks nice, so it's not frozen for everyone. All right, great. And let me just do this one more time. And so this, you know, in terms of affordability, I found it to be very affordable. I don't know why it's still because I'm clicking that. I found it to be very affordable, coming in at only $11.89. It's 20% off, 26% off the list price of $15.99. Super easy to install, super easy to put together. I love things that when you go to put them together, they are intuitive, meaning I can look at it. I'm glad you were able to grab it, Cheryl, because it is a great price and it is a great basket. You know, when I open up a box, my first inclination is not to read the instructions. That's just not how I'm wired. I want to open up the box and see this is the plug. The plug goes into the wall. This other part plugs in right here. I love products that I'm able to do that and then read the directions on the back end if I need to. So this was that kind of product. It came in 4 pieces. The pieces were easy to connect together, adhesive strip on the back, and it will show you the pattern of which, if your TV is this big or this big or this big, here's the pattern that you should use. And so it was super easy for me to, you know, put them together, paste them to the back of the TV. They do have a USB port or USB cord on it, and I just plugged it into the TV. When the TV comes on, the lights come on. And when the TV goes off, the lights go off. And so I don't like reading instructions either. Yeah, that's not my favorite thing to do. And when I have to read instructions, I get frustrated, especially if it's a product that I think it should be like, this should be simple. Like, this should be simple. Then I get frustrated if I have to read the directions. Now, if it's something a little bit more complicated, I don't mind, of course. But if it's something super simple, I feel some type of way when I got to stop and read the manual. I don't like that.
Miss Peggy says she picked them up.
All right, Miss Peggy, I think that you will enjoy them. And again, you know, one of my things that I like, why I like them on the back side of the TV is because you can't see them. I don't like, we do have plenty of LED lights here. I told you that I was going to put some underneath the cabinets in my kitchen. I still haven't done it. Don't judge me. But I have them ready, but they will go under the cabinet so you don't see the actual strip of lights. For me personally, I don't like the look of the strip of lights all around the ceilings and down the corners and all of that. I just like something that gives the glow of light, but in a subtle way. Another way to use these lights, or how I have used these lights, is on the back side of a bookcase.
Yeah.
So again, hiding the strips, but putting it on the frame of the bookcase, and it just gave such a beautiful glow. not just inside of the cubes, but against the wall and projecting out of the cubes of the bookcase. It just looks so nice. So even if you don't want to use it for the TV, again, these are 6 feet, 6.56 feet. Use it in other ways. I just prefer for the strip not to show. Hi, David Molina. I haven't seen you in like a month of Sundays. Happy belated Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I know all of us don't embrace all holidays, but I hope you're having a happy November, December. One more day of November and 31 days of December.
Yep.
What were you going to say?
And speaking of placing the lights behind the bookcase, if you have like your own little bar set and you wanted to put lights behind there to illuminate your bottles and your glasses, that would look nice as well.
Yes.
Or for people who have jewelry, you want to have them on the back strip of your jewelry chester. You can have it illuminating back there, making your diamonds and stuff bling bling. Jimmy said, Miss Kimberly, you look different with your glasses on.
I do. It's the same me. See? It's the same me. I just threw these on, to try to detract from the fact that I really need a haircut. And so until I track down my barber, it's the holiday season, all of that. I'm busy, he traveling, I'm here, he there, et cetera, et cetera. I just thought I'd pop these glasses on, hoping that y'all wouldn't notice that, it's out of control around here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish y'all happy holidays as well. Yes, we have missed you. Okay, so yes, and you know what? You give me a good idea about now. I don't even drink. Like, I don't have the need for a bar. But yeah, y'all know I got my rose gold thing and put some shelves up there and put them on that back side of it and let your soul glow. Let you so silky smooth. Just let it shine through.
Jimmy said you look like you work at the library.
I do. I look like Mrs. Beasley. Shh. And then they got to press their lips together like that. Yeah, these are my smart glasses. Okay, going on to the next item. Pick that up. I think it makes a great stocking stuffer. Many of us have several TVs in our home. You want to glam up a little bit, give them to your children. Put it in your children's room. You already told them you're not hanging those lights. I'm not sticking those lights up all around your room, but put them on the back of the TV. Gamers, get that. Get them for them. It's only $12. Listen, y'all know we have been talking about gifts that you can give people at your job or what have you, that they would appreciate and value more than the coffee cup with the socks stuffed inside and the candy cane. I think that this is one of them. And you're still inside of that work. Spend no more than $25 budget. That's what I've always experienced. What do they do at your job for budget? Secret Santa budget.
It's typically between $20 to $25 as far as the budget. No more than $25.
So if you can get them 2 of these. Get 2 of them because they're only $11.89 a piece. And Sophia is asking me, have I heard of, I don't know how to pronounce that, and I'm gonna feel like Rose Nyland from St. Olaf if I try to pronounce it, but I have not heard of that type of dog. I have to look it up. Is he cute? I saw this video the other day, and the dog was like, he was
a teacup Yorkie.
He was flexing on the cat, but he was this big.
He was too cute.
And the cat started running. So it's a little small dog. And I was like, oh, I want one of them. But that's just in my pretend internet mind. For real, for real. I don't want a dog because then I got to go outside every day and walk him and feed him and not get mad when he eat up shoes and poop in the house and on the floor and pee in a puddle and, do the things that dogs do. Jump on my bed when I'm not around and bite up the furniture and yap, yap. If I had a dog, he would only yip. He wouldn't bark. He'd yip. He'd be a yip, 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 yip. That's the kind of sound that he would make. And then I had to say, be quiet. Let me name my dog. My dog's name would be, I don't even know. But then I have to say, be quiet. Why are you making all that noise? And then he would want to lick me, and I don't care to be licked by a dog. I just don't. So yeah, I just wanted one in my imagination. Hello, Aurelia. All right, moving on to the Chef Sophie mortar and pestle set. I don't know if you grabbed one of these, but I have wanted one of these for a long time, and I was so happy to get one. And this was actually a sponsored item. Um, this is it, oh, I forgot how much this weighs, but it's pretty hefty. I want to say it weighs 14 pounds, something like that. But it is a granite bowl. Um, Granite, mortar, and pestle. I guess this is the pestle part. This is the mortar part. I don't remember how much this weighs. 7 pounds. It feel like 14 pounds, y'all, made of solid granite. And this is excellent for grinding up spices. Of course, we've seen these like in the Mexican restaurants. This is where I primarily see them in the Mexican restaurants when they're making guacamole and stuff like that. Do you mind angling this way so I'm not like halfway in? All right, so making guacamole and that kind of thing, but I like it for more than that. So sometimes if you have the need to grind up herbs and you are making your own remedies, you
Mm-hmm.
take a piece of garlic and you take some cloves and you mash them up. Yes, dogs are cute, and I have a moment and want to get another one, but then I snap back into reality. Yes, me too. So I have been researching some things to help alleviate high blood pressure. And one of those things was to take 10 cloves and 10 cloves of garlic and 10 spice cloves and put them in here and mash them, and all of that to make that mixture, and then split it in 6 parts and drink it,
Mm.
2 cups of it for 3 days. Drink a cup in the morning, a cup in the evening, 2 cups, three for 3 days, and it's supposed to help alleviate your blood pressure. Now I did try it, but I didn't try it faith. I can't say that I tried it because I didn't do the right thing. I drank it a couple of days, and then the next day I was like, oh, I don't feel like my breath smelling like garlic until the cows come home. So I skipped it, and then I went back to it. So I haven't really done it consistently enough for the 6 days to really realize the benefit. But I do like having this in my kitchen, not just for that, but then when I want to grind up some other things, it just makes me feel super authentic and mixing up stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Making
it
your own
tasted like
salsas and
garlic and it tastes like garlic and clove. I'm not even gonna lie. It tasted like the garlic gave it a a hearty and brothy taste, and then the cloves gave it the sweetened spice taste. And so, it wasn't bad. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to taste like Pepsi or Mountain
mm-hmm.
Dew, and I knew it wasn't going to taste like sweet iced tea. So I was okay with the flavor, but it tasted very hearty. Now, this was in the warmer months, but now that it's cold outside, I probably would appreciate it more for the warmth that it gives going down my esophagus and into my belly. And so it wasn't bad, but I just knew that I could be Cisco. Somebody need to unleash the dragon. Unleash the dragon. You know that song?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, very, very strong in flavor, but not nasty. Not nasty. All right. So, if you are into blending up your own, yes, very soothing, Cheryl. If you are into blending up your own things and want that authentic feel, like, I don't know, I just wanted one forever. I just wanted one forever, and I do use it for those purposes. On the box it said this is better than any food processor. Now y'all know food processors blend up fast. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to tell you that it's better than that, because you doing
You
some
doing a whole bunch
manual
of
labor,
yeah.
right? But I do like that I have one. And if I need to crush up something, sometimes might need to crush up pills for the baby or for your dog. Y'all know how y'all be trying to give dogs the medicine and they eat all around the food and leave the pill right there and all of that. Or you need to crush something up to give to your children in the right dose, but you have to maybe you need to crush up some Acrite pills for your boyfriend.
Mm.
He not gonna just take you open up your hand, take these Acrite pills. He not gonna take them like that. But you might have to crush up some Acrite pills in his food, and then he eat your spaghetti, and then all of a sudden he just start acting right because you snuck that Acrite in there. All right, all right, just some Just some humor for you, some boyfriend humor for you. Let's go on to our next item. This is still on deal, and I am so happy about it, although I paid more. And this is the Kasori air fryer. And let me just cut to camera right here while we're talking about it. Boom, baby, boom. So we finally did get it up in the kitchen a few days ago, and I pulled some frozen foods out of the refrigerator that the senior executive producers had left over here, some fries and some chicken tenders and what else? Some mozzarella sticks. Pop them in there. This one happens to be a Wi-Fi one. So it can connect to your Alexa device. You just download that app for sync, and then you pair it in your Alexa app, and then you can tell Alexa what kind of food you're cooking, if it's chicken, shrimp, beef, vegetables, frozen food, baking a cake, and she will automatically turn it on, preheat it, all of those things for you. I think that is an excellent feature, like for kids.
Yes.
Right? So my senior executive producer that's getting ready to be 7, she's getting ready to be 7 in a few days. She likes to go in the kitchen and prepare stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I just wanted to fix such a such a thing and blah 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 blah. Well, with this, she can get such a such a thing out of the freezer, put it in here, and then tell Alexa what it is that she's cooking. Cook frozen foods, and it's going to go to 350 degrees for 10 minutes. And I also like that when the food is done, you get an indicator on your phone saying your food is ready. I like that because when I was testing it out here, I forgot all about, I put the stuff in there and I started doing something else and forgot all about it. And then it sent me a notification to my phone that said your food is ready. Now, it was test food. I didn't really want that to eat, but I liked getting that indicator because I'm eventually going to cook something. Whose birthday is it almost on your?
Miss Peggy said, "Happy early birthday, sweet girl."
Oh, to the senior executive producer. I will let her know that you said that. Y'all saw her here the other night. She called me the babysitter grandma. That's what she called me. Anyway, I'm gonna eventually cook something that I'm gonna be, more interested in eating, and I like that I can set it and forget it, as they used to say on the infomercial. Let's go on to the next item.
Jimmy said your dog name would be Frost. Synonyms and antonyms for dud. Laugh out loud.
You know what? Frost would be a good name, but do I want a girl dog or a boy dog?
Well, if you have a girl dog, you might have to have more care for a girl dog because girl dogs are just like girls.
But then the boy dogs be violating the company.
Girl dogs, you gotta clean up after them every month.
Boy dogs be going out in the neighborhood and they violate the company when the company comes. Or I've seen the dogs violating pillows on movies and stuff like that. I don't know. Let me think about it some more, Jimmy. But Frost would be a good name if he was like a frosty color.
Unless you get a boy dog and you make them bougie.
Your dog would. Girl dog if you're not.
Girl dog, not if you get them fixed. So if you get them fixed, then you won't have to worry about those problems.
I'm going to do myself a favor and not get a dog at all. I'm just going to have me pretend. Yeah, I'll get the little robot dog that looks like a real dog, and then I'll let him. Yeah.
And he yip.
Yeah. He can yip and all of that, and then I'll just take his battery out and be done with it. I would even let the toy dog.
He's been on his head and everything.
He can sleep in my bed, too. The toy one, not the real dog. Okay, moving on.
So this next item here, this is the USB microphone toner microphone. That is the microphone that you guys can hear me speaking through. And because of you guys helped me to realize that I had my microphone up way too high the past couple of live streams. And that's why it was all shaky and vibrating. So I enjoy this microphone because it allows me to be able to be heard when live streaming. So if you're a streamer, you like to do podcasts, you have your own YouTube channel, or if you are you do recordings from your laptop, you may have the software where you can, mix and mash music together and record the music on your computer, and you want to sing or do some spoken word or even do voiceovers or books that you need to record, you can do that with this microphone. This is the actual microphone right here.
Are you using it right now?
I am using it right now.
So it's picking up all that stumbling sound?
So it's picking up all of that stumbling sound. It does come with this extra cover piece to prevent any extra background noises, which you guys probably still heard because I was fumbling and the rumbling all the way around. There you go. So this is it right here. It comes with the mic stand as well. And then it comes with the USB piece. It is C cord on one end and USB on the other. I just enjoy this microphone altogether. I'm still learning it because typically I do not use a microphone when doing a live. So I'm still learning it as I go on. You can remove this piece as well if you wanted to. And just have it like that and be welcome to the Quiet Storm with Eloise Harvey. Well, no, the men go, welcome to the Quiet Storm with J Love on 95.8 WVXYZ. And we're playing all of the slow jams and all of the love songs for the love birds. And they go, you'll never find dum dum dum
as long as I live,
someone to
love you tender like I do.
So you can do that also with this.
Oh, I'm not trying to make you stay, baby.
So if you would like to get this microphone, it is on deal today. It is a drop from $32.99 to $26.99. It has 12,340 reviews coming in at 4.5 stars, and I'm here for it.
You're gonna miss my loving. You're gonna miss my loving. You're gonna miss my loving. When it's cold outside, you're gonna miss my loving.
It's the Harvey
You're gonna
Love
miss.
Show.
You're gonna miss my love. Now, how she know Lou Rawls, but she don't know Stevie Wonder? You are the sunshine of my life. That doesn't even make sense. All right, but moving on. What do we have next? I do want to remind y'all, if you love to shop promo codes, I know most of my followers. Hello, Christine. I haven't seen you like all holiday season, but we've been busy getting down with the get down. And you love to cook, so I'm sure you had your hands full. I do want to remind you to shop my storefront page if you love to shop promo codes. Let me show it to you real quickly. So this is my storefront here. You see us live streaming there. I'm just saying hello to you. Hey, y'all. And then if you scroll down even further, you will see my ideas list. And on this list, my ideas list, every day, you will see that I have brought some items that are on promo code for you. Let me scroll a little bit more. So first of all, we're getting ready for the resolution. Whoop, whoop. Get ready for the resolution. Do you want a resolution? Do you want a resolution? Mr. Mott is recovering. He was not feeling well. Oh, no. Well, I hope that he heals fully and quickly, Christina.
And Miss Peggy, I do know of Stevie Wonder. I just don't know that song.
All right, but on here is today's promo code list, 11/30/2021. If you click on that list, you will see tons of products that have promo codes. Look at this set of three cutting boards. List price is $23. However, you can grab them for 50% off because there's a 30% off coupon and a 30% off outlet price drop and a 20% off coupon. Here is a ornament for Mr. and Mrs. Our first Christmas. That is 40% off that list price. So just lots of things. Look at this little baby thing. I think this is so cute. List price $20, but it is 30% off. This I need to add to the do you want a resolution? Ooh, ooh. Do you want a resolution? Ooh, ooh. So tired of my penna, killing Here's some other exercise equipment to get ready for that resolution that you are going to make right after Christmas, that you're going to lose some weight in 2022 and get your life together from a fitness standpoint. I know I'm saying that, but I'm not going to wait to the end of the year. Look at this fedora hat that's $25 and it's 60%
nice.
off. I have this thing right here. It's 50% off of $30 to do some quick food chopping and slicing. This tent, look at that, $100, but you can get it for 50% off. So they're all kind. Oh, I have these too.
Yep.
I have these too. I should bring them to the camera for you. They're 20% off. You don't even need a code, but there are 20% off those sound barrier things. Look at this. Oh, I don't even know how to play a mandolin, but suddenly I want one. It's 20% off. So there are lots of things there for you to take advantage of. There is a new list every day. A new list every day. A new list every day. Every day. Every day. Look, they even got some short little hot pants. Hot pants. Hold on. Let me take y'all back to them. Just in case, just in case you need you a pair of hot pants. You never know when you might just need a pair of hot pants to make a quick TikTok.
Thank you, Jimmy.
What Jimmy say? What Jimmy do?
He sent the puppy dog.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to glue some hair on him though. Glue some fur on him to make him like super cute. I want a fuzzy one. Okay, let me transition back really quick. Look, y'all, here goes some little hot pants right here. They $17, but they are at the time of this live 40% off with the promo code. Here's some LED lights, y'all, $30, but you can get them for 55% off. Just all kind of things up here, right? So make sure that you visit the page, save it as a favorite this holiday season, save it as an icon on your phone so you don't miss a deal. And we did have a great Thanksgiving, Christina. We were right here streaming, looking for you. I heard that we was looking for you. Nice. Here you go.
It's $20.
Here we go. I heard that y'all was looking for me. Here I go. All right, so moving on to our next item. Go ahead, Eloise.
So this next item here, I actually got it for my friend because she's a pregnant aunt and she's about to have a baby. And I saw this and I was like, ooh, she could so use this. She's a first-time mommy. And, sometimes first-time mommies just don't know what to do and what things to have and, all of that stuff. So I figured this would be the best item to provide for her. This is the baby diaper bag with a changing station attached to it. So this is what it looks like right here. She's due in February to have her little baby boy, and I'm so excited for her. And this is a part of her, yeah, you're having a baby gift. So I'm going to open it up. It's very spacious. It comes with many compartments. So it has the front compartment here where you can, put your bottles and things like that. So it has the 3 bottle holders here. And then it also has a zipper here. If you have children of the age where, they are spoon fed, you can then feed them with have their spoons and their wipes and things like that in here as well. It is insulated, so it will keep the bottles cold or warm, all depending on which one you need. If you use this diaper bag to take to daycare, it does come with the piece right here where you can put the baby's name in it, or when you're traveling or anything like that, you have your information in here just in case it is to get lost or mixed up in the crowd. It also has the charging piece here, so you can also keep your phone or other devices charged. Now, this is the zippy piece right here where you open it, so that I'm going to show you what the changing portion looks like. So when you open it up, hold on, it's like a jacket. Lord. There we go. So when you open it up, it comes open just like this. So wherever you are, you can then put the baby in there, change them, or if you're at the park or something and the baby falls asleep and you're like, okay, I don't want you to just lay on the grass or anything, you can lay them in here and let them, rest out and enjoy the weather. It is spacious. It has the netting right here, so if they were to roll, they're not going anywhere but into net. And then you still have your actual backpack portion here that is holding the diapers and change of clothes and formula, things like that. And it also comes with the pad piece that you place inside of here so that they will be comfortable. I think it's supposed to be on the side. I don't have the children, so I'm not sure. So you place that in like that. It also comes with BAM to make it more stable. So you have your to make it, just stick that in there. So as you're changing, it's not folding up on you or anything like that. And then you still have many different zipper pieces in here. You have different pockets in here as well. And it gives you the USB cord that you have so that you can charge your phone as well. So if you are a new time mother, or you are, looking for more diaper bags to have, or you want to get this for a friend, you may have a friend or a family member that is just having a baby and you want to surprise them with this diaper bag and pack it with lots of different baby things to give to them at their baby shower, you can do that. At the time of this live, it is priced at $38.24, which is a drop from $59.99. It does come in different colors as well that you can choose from. The price does vary based on the price based on the color that you get. So go ahead and grab that, and be a blessing to someone during this holiday season, or during this I'm about to have a baby season. Let me put this back together.
All right. And while you're putting that back together, let me remind you, go ahead and click that follow button if you're not already following. We would love to greet you with a song. And you know what? I don't even know how many people we have right now to try to do the roll call. I think we've only had a couple of followers. Y'all know we typically do the roll call when we get to 15 followers. I know Sarah Russo followed, but I'm not sure if anyone else has followed tonight. So don't be shy. Click that follow button and we will sing to you. Okay, next up is the Catchy. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing this evening? Thank you so much for popping in. I am glad to have you here. Don't forget about the promo code page. Michelle, the link is right above my head at the top of the frame. All right, let's talk about the Catchy. So the Catchy, it catches gnats, right? So depending on the area of the country that you live in, you might need this all year around, right? If gnats like to gather up in your kitchen, that's where they hold their family reunion or their morning meetings, right in your kitchen, wherever you are. I know we were having to fight some during the summer.
Yes.
Because Miss B, the 2-year-old senior executive producer, decided one day that she was going to lean into the sliding glass door screen. Just having herself a little good time. And hey, this looks like an appropriate place for me to lean my body. And she leaned on it. Now, she didn't flop on it. She just leaned on it and it broke the screen, of course. And then I couldn't open up the door anymore for the summer without gnats flying in. And then with us streaming at night, they would be attracted to these lights. But a lot of times we have them in our kitchen, drawn by fruit that we have, bananas, and y'all know what fruit is. I don't have to go down the list, and y'all know what gnats are. But this is the Catchy, and it catches gnats. It does work via electric cord, so you plug it in the back. Plug it in the back, and then into the wall. It has UV light. Did we bring the cord?
No, the cord is still in its box.
The cord is still in the box. It has this drawer right here on the bottom, and this is for a sticky trap here on the bottom. So you get these sticky traps, and it tells you to put this side down. You can scan this. You get 2. How many of these? I thought there were 2, but
2.
Let me see. Hold on, let me open it up for y'all. I thought it was 2, but now it's looking like it's more than 2. It's looking like it's 5. Can you look at the listing real quick? No, you get, looks like 5, 2, no, looks like 4, 3, 4. You get 4 of the sticky trays, and let me just demonstrate. The sticky tray has an adhesive, or no, this is the sticky part. So you take this peel off side off. It says peel off. You take that off, and that's where the bugs will stick to, and you put this side down. This side does tell you to get refills. You just scan that QR code, and then you're able to refill, get more sticky things. And so you sit it in here in the tray like that, and you put the tray here in the bottom.
Easy peasy.
Slide it back in there like that. And then here are your power buttons, your brightness buttons, your function buttons, auto, manual, the fan button. This glows purple. Do you mind grabbing the plug? We want to go ahead and turn it on for you. I think the box is in that room on the shelf, I think. All right, so we're going to try to go ahead and turn it on, but it glows purple on the inside to attract the bugs to the light. And then, of course, when the fan is on, that suction allows them to go down into the machine, and then they stick on the sticky part of the pad that I just showed you. Yes, always look, I'm doing well. Hope you are both too. Yes, we are. Okay, so then it sticks on the pad, and then they are out of your way. Is it in there?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. So let's plug it up. It does, one of the tips for using this, it does advise that you use it in the dark, right? Turn the lights off, turn your extra lights off, so that they are not just flying around the room, but they are attracted to this light that they specifically see. Do you mind holding that? Okay. One momento, everyone. What is this white cord to? Do you know?
Yeah, whatever it was attached to, it's not attached to it anymore.
Okay. This will have to come out real quick. All right, so it is plugged in, and then we are going to put it on auto. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all. Okay, there we go. All right, so you can see, let me just turn this light off here. It is on manual right now, and so it glows like this to attract the bugs, and the fan is blowing. Maybe you can slightly hear it. You can slightly hear the noise that it's making. Hold that for me. Thank you. All right, and then you can also change the brightness of the light.
Uh-oh. What came out?
It unplugged, y'all. Hold on one second. Okay. Turn it on manual. So this is the brightness that it goes to on manual. And then you have a dimmer switch where you are able to adjust the brightness of the light depending on what your bug needs are. It's not very loud at all. The dimmer switch goes up to 5 different brightnesses. 5 different levels of brightness, as you can see there on the front, displayed here on the front. These are your light indicators there. And you can also manually control the fan piece of it. So I guess if you got a Bug's Life party going on, it can suck them in rather quickly, draw them to the light, suck them down, and then they will be stuck on the pad. Now, I know people that say that, I have heard Floridians say, yes, this is it. We need this. This brings value to our homes. And again, you know, we don't have a lot of gnats here. We do in the summertime, but not overwhelmingly.
Right.
Not overwhelmingly. We have to leave some fruit out on the counter for days at a time for it to draw gnats. So I haven't had an opportunity to like really see what this can do in my home. But for those of you who have that kind of problem, and you know that you need to catch gnats all the time, and you're tired of poking holes in bottles and putting Dawn dishwashing liquid apple cider vinegar and sitting on the counter upside down and all of those kind of things, this may help resolve that problem for you. It is only $31.35 at the time of this live, coming in at 23% off. Let me look at the stars, the number of stars that it has. I cannot. Yes, please. All right, and it has 11,479 reviews, coming in at 4 stars. The list price on it is $40.79, but it's down to $31.35. That light is off. It looks super dark. And there is a 15% off coupon on it tonight. So sometimes y'all take too long. You go to get the deal and the deal's already gone. Don't let that be your story. Go ahead and grab that if you can use this type of product. Let's move on to our next,
which is the iRobot Roomba. So this here is the iRobot Roomba here. As you can see, this is a great thing to have in a home on a day when you just really don't feel like sweeping or vacuuming the floor yourself. This is an automated vacuum that goes around the house and it cleans and sweeps up the floor for you. Now this one, we have two here at the house. We have another iRobot that is, this is the one that's more, what's the word that I'm looking for? Strategic in its sweeping. So it goes left to right, left to right. The other one we have just goes wherever it wants to go. I also like here that what this robot is, once it's done cleaning, it does have a 90-minute clean time. And once it's done cleaning, it will automatically go back to its charging station, or as they call it, home. And it will sit there and recharge and do what it needs to do. It also does spot cleaning. You just press the button on the top here and it will go into spot clean. So if you don't need it to sweep the whole floor or the entire house, you can just have it go for one spot and it's just going to go in a circle and clean up that area. Now on the back here is where you take out, this is where all of the trash goes that's swept up. It's easy to empty out. You just pour it out and then you stick it back into the bottom, snap it in, and then it'll go back to doing what it needs to do. We typically run ours at nighttime when no one is down here. Now, if you have carpeted that's like shagged or super thick, you may want to move that out of the way because it tends to get caught on it, or it will drag it. If you have cords, you may want to move those as well because it'll pick it up and it will drag it around the entire house and while it's still cleaning up. So you can get this at the time of this live on deal at $179. It is a drop from $274. Let me see if there's any type of coupon or anything attached to it. I think this is a really great deal to have. They do come in different versions of the Roomba as well. The price does vary based on which one you get. So go ahead and grab this for yourself. It is a #1 best-selling item for robotic vacuums. I'm here for it, and to me, it comes in handy, and it's a great necessity to have in your home.
Especially with hardwood. Well, I don't have any carpet, so I can't. I have never even tried it on carpet because I don't have carpet here. But I feel like, especially for hardwood, because these hardwood floors get dusty a lot. All right, so moving on to our next item, we have brought back the Echo Show bundles because they are such a fantastic price. Of course, we have been showing you the Echo Show all week long. Here it is, showing us the weather for right now. And so one of the bundles with the Echo Show, if you're familiar with the Echo Show or any Echo products, you know that the artificial intelligence name is Alexa. We spell it to keep your devices from going off. This one is a #1 new release in security cameras, and you get this plus 3 of the outdoor security cameras. Elarisa's holding one of them in her hand, but it is actually this set right here, the Blink outdoor security camera bundle. That was a mouthful. So if you need to secure the perimeters of your home, outside of your home, you want to know what's going on at all times. You hear some rumbling and tumbling and all of that, you're able to ask this to show you this. Camera 1, camera 2, or camera 3, so that you can be aware of what's going on outside your home. It does have motion detection, so if someone comes in its path, it's going to alert you by sending you a notification saying, hey, we caught motion on camera 2. And then you can tell this to show you camera 2, and you can see exactly what is going on. It does have audio, two-way audio on the cameras, so you can be in the house, see what's going on in the yard, and you see that it's a raccoon eating your prized tomatoes.
Yep.
You can say, hey, get out my yard, get out my
look
yard.
At you
and then
and going back to eating food.
MB said, have we done the roll call? We have not, because we have not had enough followers to do the roll call. Thank you, Crystal and Joel, for that follow. So we have 2 followers for the roll call. We have Sarah and we have Crystal and Joel. So as soon as we get 15 followers, that might take us a minute tonight, y'all. Between both of our streams, because we are live streaming tonight. So if you're following here, follow on Elarisa's side too, because we are double streaming. Then we can get to the roll call more quickly. So the Echo Show, y'all, this is the Echo Show 5. It is on deal by itself for $44.99. Okay, normal list price is $84.99 just for this. The list price for the Blink outdoor cameras by themselves, the set of 3, is
$139.90. Not the list price. The list price is $234.
It's $234 for just these. That's the normal list price. It is on deal tonight by itself for $139.99. And we've shown these a lot, and I'm telling you, they have been selling and selling and selling and selling and selling, right? So $139. Those are on deal, but you can get the bundle, the set of cameras and the Echo Show together for $149.99. So that is an excellent deal, y'all. You cannot beat that price. To have the cameras outside of your home, it does come with your mounting pieces, the mounts for the cameras, the screws, even the batteries are included in this set right here. Even the batteries, they're water resistance. The batteries have a 2-year lifespan, and I'm sure that's generally speaking. 2-year lifespan, runs up to 2 years on a single set of batteries. Use it day or night, rain or shine. It does have night vision. It does have the 2-way audio, and it does have the motion detection. So maybe you don't need that for your home, but maybe you want to get it for your parents, right? Maybe you want to give it to a loved one where the neighborhood is not that great and they need a little extra protection, or the neighborhood is fantastic and they still want to know what's going on outside their home. Go ahead and grab it, because $149, $149. I think, I don't remember how much I paid for the cameras just by themselves. I do know that it was not in conjunction with this, and it was not $149.99. The cameras by themselves was more than that, and I don't remember what I paid for this, but it wasn't this fantastic bundle price. Okay, let's go on to our next bundle.
Alrighty. And Jimmy said, for your information, they are great. One thing to say, don't go past the footage, how far it reaches. That when you hook it up, I found out the hard way, laugh out loud.
Don't go past the footage, how far it reaches. That when you hook it up, I found, I'm not sure what you're describing, Jimmy. Break it down for us. So you're hooking up these cameras and I don't know. I'm not sure what you are communicating, but let us know. Let us know. We all want to know. Okay, go ahead.
So the next item also is a bundle with the Echo Show. This is the Blink Mini Indoor Camera. So we've shown you the cameras for outdoor. You can also have these same cameras indoor to make sure that you're keeping the inside of your house safe, or just knowing what's going on in your house as a whole. You may have small children and you want to lay them down for nap time and go downstairs and prepare dinner or prepare lunch, and you start to hear some noises. You can look on your Echo Show to see what's going on in their room, just to realize that they supposed to be asleep, but they didn't got up and now they are cooking their own food on their kids' cooking thing. So you can not yell, but speak through the camera, because this does also have 2-way speaking capabilities. And you can say, little Bill, aren't you supposed to be in the bed? And then that's when they run to the bed and act like they were asleep, because babies do that. or kids do that. Then they lay down and then you hear another rustling, tussling, and then you look in another room and you see that your teenager is in there doing a TikTok and you like, get a girl, and now you done scared them because they wasn't expecting you to speak through the camera while they doing the TikTok, and now it's on their video footage, and now they're gonna go viral because you done spoke through the Blink Mini saying, get a girl, you can grab this bundle for them. For your home. Have it throughout the house. It is USB plug-in, so you just plug it into a USB port, plug it into the wall, and then plug it into here, and place it around the house wherever you need to go. Now, the cool thing about this, to get just one Blink by itself, it is $19.99. This is $44.99. To bundle it together, it is $49.99, which is a drop from $119.98. The list price on this is $34. The list price on this was $84, I believe. $84.99. So you're getting a really good deal with these two items together bundled than paying by itself for each individual item. So I would say go ahead and grab this, take advantage of that deal, of that saving, so then you can go out and get all the Starbucks you want because you didn't save money getting a bundle. And at the time of this live for this bundle, it is $49.99.
And if you can't use it, get it for someone who can. It's the holiday season. It's the holiday season.
So Jimmy is saying basically
coming down the chimney. Go ahead.
He's saying just to stay in range, because if you don't stay in range, it will drop. The footage will drop.
Okay. So she just talked about these, but if you want to get a bundle of 2 of these without the Echo Show, you can do that. They are dropped down tonight to $39.99 for the set of 2. The list price is $64.99. So maybe you already have an Echo Show. You already have some devices in your home, but you just need some additional indoor cameras. These are tonight on deal for the set of 2 for $39.98. I think I paid $50 when I bought the set of 2. The other one is over in the room, but she's already gone over the features. They tilt, they swivel, you can angle them however you want to catch whatever you need to catch, and then you are able to mount this piece if you want to mount it on the wall and angle it up or whatever, however you want to put it. But you can get a set of 2 of these for $39.98. Now keep in mind, you can get this and the Echo for $49.99. So you might as well get the Echo and a Blink and another Echo and a Blink.
That's a good deal.
One for your sister, one for your brother. And you have not even spent $50 on their gifts before tax. That's awesome right there.
That's a really good deal.
All right, going on to the next item, and this is something that we have shown before, and that is the TP-Link Wi-Fi extender. It is plug and play. So you plug it into the wall, connect and follow the app, scan the app so that can we see it outside the packaging? Thank you. Scan the app. Connected to your router, and then you are able to extend your Wi-Fi. This one extends up to a home of 1,280 square feet, I believe.
1,200.
Only 1,200 even? All right, 1,200 square feet. It can support up to 20 devices. I almost have 20 devices all by myself, so that's not saying a whole lot, but some of us have a lot less. I got a lot going on in here, right? But plug that in, and then you don't have to worry about your Wi-Fi being spotty in your home. You can have solid Wi-Fi, and so your stuff is not stopping and skipping and freezing and all of that, but you got your Wi-Fi extended for the size of your home. This has 85,515 reviews on it, coming in at 4 stars. Lots of questions on the listing. If you have questions about the product, you can go there and see what other people are saying. It extends your fast AC, Wi-Fi everywhere.
I'm here for it.
Plug it in and let it do what it does.
Yes.
All right. And let's go forward. Oh wait, I didn't tell y'all the price. So at the time of this live, it is $19.49, down from the list price of $34.99.
That's a good deal.
All right, so you're getting a 44% savings. Go ahead and take advantage of that. Next on the carousel, here's a stocking stuffer item that I love. I love this for the kiddies. Was $13.99, but it comes in at $9.37 tonight.
This right here. Jimmy said the extender will help with the blink cameras as well.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. You're right. So if you're doing the blink outdoor cameras, you definitely want your Wi-Fi to work in that sort of situation. No need to have the cameras if the cameras are not going to work because the Wi-Fi is not extending out to that area. All right, so these are the color scratch pad, rainbow scratch paper, y'all. It looks like this. This one is already doodled on from the last time we showed them, but it is a black sheet of paper. Let me show you a clean one first. Okay, that one is marked on. All right, so it is a black sheet of paper that's coated. It's coated in black, and then it has wrinkles. I don't know what I'm getting ready to say using the word wrinkles, but it has colors underneath the black. Now I remember when I was in about 3rd or 4th grade or so, maybe 5th also, we used to do this in school, right? We would put a whole bunch of take a sheet of paper and color a whole lot of colors on the paper, like in different rows. You know, you had a strip of red. Let me do it like this. So we would take the piece of paper and we would color this section red, color this section blue, color this section green, and so on around across the paper. And then we would color over top of all of those colors with a black crayon. Do y'all remember doing that? Did you do that? Mm-mm. Yes, we used to do that. And then we would take a pencil or something sharp to scratch on the black. Did anybody do that? Anybody who's watching the live, did you do that as a child? Get out the wrinkle cream. I don't know what I was thinking of, Jimmy, when I said that, when that came out my mouth. But you create your design, begin to draw on this, and it comes through like this. It comes through like this, so your child can draw, brings back memories for sure. So, and it comes with 5 styluses, wooden stylus pencils. And the child just does whatever they're going to do, whatever doodles they're going to do and create. I'm just going to add some to this one, put a little spiral in the middle of the flower, and let me add a black butterfly, sail across the waters.
And I like once you color it, it then has a shine to it as well. So the actual colored part is like a glossy look, as you guys can see it. I'm hoping that you guys can see the glossiness of the actual colored part. I like that. It doesn't look all ashy.
That mean don't sing the Black Butterfly song. Okay, all right. Y'all see how she just cut my solo off?
You had to stop singing.
No, I was on the pause part. It goes black butter, sail across the waters. Tell your sons and daughters what the struggle brings. Black butterfly. I don't know all the words, but they're able to do their little design. I do have some artwork right here done by the senior executive producers. This one, Ella Reese named these on a previous live. This one is called Let Your Heart Glow. Yes. This one's called Heart Glow. Heart Glow.
This one is called All the Other Colors of the Rainbow.
This one is called You Don't Know My Name. Ooh, 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 ooh.
This one is This one is called Simple Yet Exquisite. Look at the simplicity in this. This is pure artwork by the executive producers.
Yes, yes. This one is called Hamburger with a squiggle of condiments. That's what this one is. Actually, it's called Fast Food. I'm sorry, I'm reading it backwards on the back. This is called Fast Food.
This one is called It Can Be Whatever It Is. It looks like on, new, to. It could, whatever direction you put it in. To.
That's one of those things you get to decide what it is that you're actually seeing. And this one is called We Are Family.
We are a family.
I got all my
like
sisters in me.
Tree.
No, Sister Sledge.
Oh, I thought you were singing. I know what you were singing. I was singing the version from Dreamgirls.
Oh, okay. That's the We Are Family Sister Sledge. And this, as you can see, this is a pair of sisters. I'm sure that is Miss B and Alana. I'm sure that's who the sisters are.
They're standing under the tree.
Yes. So get these as a stocking stuffer for the kids. If you're a teacher, this would make a good stocking stuffer for your students. It's not coming in at too high of a cost, $9.37. It's down from the list price of $13.99. Grab them one of these and wrap your candy cane around it and let them have a happy holiday break.
Yep. Jimmy said, I will never forget the wig thing. I don't think any of us will. Oh,
when Alana had the wig on and wanted to go to the mall, or did go to the mall with it on with me, and then was in the mall with my extra phone talking to whoever she was talking to, swinging that bob on her head.
No, Michelle, my braces are still on. See?
Family.
They're still on. I'm waiting on them to come off. I asked the dentist when they were going to come off, and she said, I don't know. We'll let you know the next time you come.
Next, y'all, we have the LED outdoor commercial grade lights, which I love. I thought I had a video showing them outside, but it's okay. We have them here in the studio to bring to the camera. These, y'all, are fantastic. This is a fantastic lighting option for your outdoor space. I have shown my backyard on the live before. Am I plugging them up?
We can.
Okay. I have shown them in my backyard before, and I'll try to bring the video to the camera if I'm able to do that, so you can see what they look like how much light they actually give in the backyard, in my backyard space. They were easy to hang. The sockets are extra deep because they are weather resistant. Right at the time of the live, they are $33.99 for this 48-foot set. They are brilliant, as we have shown many times. Thank you, Frederica, for that follow. Thank you for following the show. Thank you for following the show. Frederica, thank you. And Crystal and Joelle, thank you. Thank you for following the show. All right, and Meek, thank you for following the show. Thank you for following the show. Meek, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. All right, and again, we are double streaming tonight, so if you're following me on my stream, just slide to the left or click on watch more live streams, and you will see Elarisa's stream. Click there and follow as well. For every follow, your name is going into our magic vault of followers to make you eligible for a $20 gift card tonight. If you follow both streams, you double your chances of winning.
And Jimmy, no, they do not get hot. As you can see, I'm actually holding the bulbs. Yes. They do not get hot.
I think that's one of my favorite features. I mean, the illumination is fantastic. They are shatterproof, and so again, we're holding them in our hands. They don't even get warm. They don't even get warm at all, which I can appreciate that. And sometimes when you have the lighting hanging over you or around you, you don't want that extra heat, especially in the summer. I am Roots. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for following the show. Thank you for following the show. I am Roots. Thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for following the show. We might have a roll call after all, y'all. I think we're up to 5 followers. When we hit 15, we will do the roll call. Roll call. All right, so these are the light 48 feet of lights. Plug them in outdoors. They are for outdoors. And let me show you this piece right here. So this is how easy they are to hang up. This is how they're easy to hang up. They were for me. I just put small nails around the perimeter of my yard and put it through the nail. Hung it right up on the T111s. That's what the boards are called. That frames my yard, and plugged it in, and bada bing, bada boom, there you go. You have a whole lighting mood in your space. I have mine hung on the walls around the yard. You can hang them. I don't know what your strategy would be, but you can hang them like at a bistro where they're kind of hanging or looping or over your head.
Or a bodega.
A bodega is a little store, isn't it?
But they have them hanging at the bodega.
They do? Okay, but if you want to hang them over your head like you've seen in a bistro or outdoor dining or something like that, you can, and you can connect them to other strands. $33.99 is a fantastic price for this item. And let me just check and see if there's a coupon or something for you.
And thank you, Frederica, for the double follow. Your name is going in the follow bowl twice.
2 times. 2 times. And these actually come in some other colors, y'all. They come in orange. Now, I don't like the orange. The orange look like safety to me. They look like, it reminds me of a heavy duty Black & Decker style of extension cord. But they also come in white. I do like the white ones.
Yeah, those look
the ones
nice
that I
as
have
well.
are black. The ones that are hanging in the yard currently are black, but you can get them in orange or white and black as well. All right, so go ahead and grab those. They're only $33.99. That's a really good price for this left. All right, let's continue on to one of my favorite items to talk about, which is the Mr. Christmas tree. Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
Tell me, have you seen it? 'Cause we showed it on so many lives. It's hard that it would get by you. Have you seen it? Tell me, have you seen
Have
it?
you seen it?
Oh my, tell me, how did I slip away? That's how he be sounding when he sing the song. Anyway, so here is the tree right behind me on Ella's stream. She got to lean a little bit to her right or to her left for you to be able to see it, but it is the Mr. Christmas 9-foot spruce, artificial spruce tree, pre-lit, and it is compatible with your Alexa. Again, this has been my favorite holiday purchase this year. It is on deal. They ran out of them before. I think on the last live they didn't even have them anymore. Maybe 2 lives ago they didn't even have them anymore, but this is what it does. Let me turn the lights off for you just in case you haven't seen it before. Have y'all seen it before? I think we need to do a little snapshot game. Can we do a little snapshot game? Maybe we'll see. All right, so it is Alexa enabled. So if you have an Alexa device such as this one that you're going to get if you don't already have it because it's such a good deal, or you already have one on your phone, or you have the app, you can just say, Alexa, make the Christmas tree blue. I got it. And it is blue. Can y'all see that blue? That's a different Alexa device. Okay, is mine? All right, so you see it is blue and sparkly at the moment. Alexa, set the Christmas tree to fade. And now it's just going to fade in and out.
Your love is fade. I could feel it fade.
Alexa, set the Christmas tree to steady.
Rock.
Steady. Steady rocking all night. Alexa, change the Christmas tree to red. Please unlock your device. What color would y'all like to see? It comes in 7 different colors: purple, red, blue, light blue, white, yellow, and green. I'm surprised that I got them all. What color would you like to see? Tell us in the chat. Tell us in the chat where you want us to go. I'm going to go to purple right quick while y'all are typing. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to purple.
I can be blue, I can be brown,
I can be violet sky, I can be purple, I can be purple, I can be anything you like. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to sparkle. Please unlock your device. And also, this counts as a color. Thank you, Meek, for the double follow. Is multicolor. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to multicolor. And there is our multicolored tree. Again, I love, love, love. Yes, I did just do that, Michelle. You were reading my mind. You were reading my mind. So there is the multicolor. Again, it can sparkle, it can fade, it can flip. The flip color goes between two colors at once. All right, so I am gone, but that's okay. The flip color changes from 1 to 2 colors. Let me just put it on flip so you can see it. I don't know what happened to my live. My live just went away just now. So we're going to continue on. Oh, maybe I'm back. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm not sure what happened, but I am back. I am back. So flip mode. Christmas, Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to flip. Okay, so flip does this little blinking between two colors, so it's multicolor and white right now. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to blue. She didn't hear me? Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to blue. All right, so it is still on flip mode. So this is what flip mode does. It blinks between the color and white. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree yellow. So whatever your color choice is, you are able to even do this. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree off. Please unlock your device. And there you go. So of course you can set it in the app on a routine or a program to turn on at a certain time of day, turn off at a certain time of night. Make sure that it is on and sparkling on Christmas Eve and all through the night. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree on. We're just going to turn it back on because I like it to be on. And my favorite mode is actually sparkle. I don't care for the flip mode, but let me put it on sparkle and let me put it on multicolor. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to sparkle. Please unlock your device. And there is the sparkle mode. Is it sparkling? Mm-hmm. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to purple. I said multicolor, but I changed my mind. All right, so there it is, sparkling and purple. Again, it is $3.49 for the 9-foot tree. It does come in 3 different sizes. It comes in a 5-foot, a 7-foot, and a 9-foot. Super easy to put together. You set the base out and secure it with the screw pieces that come with the tree. You sit the base in it. The branches fan out. They are hinged and they fan out. And then you sit the middle in and the branches again, they fan out, and then you sit the top on. I have not done anything to this tree besides take it out of the box. That is it. That is all. I have not fluffed it, spread the limbs. I haven't done any of that. So this is what it looks like fresh out the box. I don't even want to do anything else to it. I don't feel like it needs ribbon and balls and any of that. Of course it would, enhance it, I'm sure, but I'm satisfied with it just like that.
It looks really pretty. I don't think ornaments are really needed.
Yeah, and the best part about it, why would be cool is a candy cane color. What would be cool is a candy cane color. All right, so here's a candy cane color for you, Jimmy. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree red. Let me turn the lights off. All right, so there is our candy cane. Hold on. There is our candy cane color. And then, Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to flip. All right, or you can do that for the candy cane color. Your red and white. I think I like the red and white sparkle better than the red and white flip. That kind of looks like a warning sign, or the police are finna roll up on the scene, or ambulance. Ambulances are red and white. All right, so Alexa, turn the Christmas tree to sparkle. And that would be the candy cane mode for me. But yeah, you can do all kind of things, all kind of colors. Again, 7 colors plus your multicolor, and I think 5 or 6 pattern modes. So go ahead and grab that. Again, this they didn't even have any more the other day, but they brought it back just for you. You still got time to grab it for $3.49 in the size that you want. Now $3.49 is the size for the 9-foot. It is $4.99 list price.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on to our next item. I still don't have anything. Okay, had the wrong thing framed. Okay, next.
Is the Echo Show. So, as you saw earlier, we were speaking on the Echo Show being bundled with the security cameras. Well, we didn't give you all of the features that the Echo Show can do. You can also, I'm not sure, I don't know, did you say that you could do that, or did you speak only from the terms of security camera?
I just gave a brief overview.
So with this Echo Show, you can not only use it for security reasonings, you can also use it in the aspect of if you need to look up a recipe or you want to watch a video or a movie from the Echo Show, you can do that from this device. If you like to work out and you're looking for workouts, you can also search for workouts. It also allows you to video chat other devices. If you have a Fire tablet, you can video chat the Fire tablet. They can video chat you as well. So for instance, you may say, Alexa, pull up a 5-minute recipe.
Please unlock your device.
Alexa, give me a 5-minute recipe.
Sure. I can search by dish name and ingredients. What would you like?
Chinese food.
Finding some Chinese recipes. Okay, for Chinese, here's a few recipes.
So it gives out a list of recipes that you can scroll through. This is touchscreen as well. If you want to listen to music, you can also listen to music from this device. Look up movies. It is connected to your Amazon account. If you have packages that are en route to be delivered, you can also ask Alexa to let you know when your packages are to be delivered, if something has shipped out. It also will tell you, Lord, I done lost it already, just that quick.
Who's at the door? If you have a Ring doorbell.
If you have a Ring doorbell, it'll tell you if somebody is at your door. And then it was something else that I was going to say that this Echo Show does, and I forgot it. And once I remember it, I'm going to tell y'all, because it's really cool.
Tells you a joke, although it's going to be
The jokes are very corny. You can also do recording. So if you wanted to record yourself on here, you can also do that as well. As you can see up here is where you turn on your camera. You can turn it on or off right here. These are your, this is where you turn the camera on or off. These are your volume buttons. And then as you can see, we have Alexa muted right now because we may say her name too many times and then she'll start answering us. Or earlier she gave I didn't even ask for a joke. And she gave the worst joke ever. I was just like, oh my gosh. Alexa, tell me a joke. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Which Jedi always got his brother's hand-me-downs? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I was reading the one that the TV gave that says, why don't jack-o'-lanterns play poker with pumpkins? But it doesn't show me the answer. And then the other device that's in the background, she says something and the answer was rugby, but I didn't hear the question. Let's do it again.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the frog in the no parking zone? It was towed away.
Dad jokes. Whoever laughs first is out.
I've also asked Alexa if she could tell me when I would get married as well. She answered that question also. For example, Alexa, when will I get married?
According to Wikipedia, the minimum marriageable age in Virginia without parental or judicial authorization is 18 years old.
Well, the
That's
other
the one
Alexa,
back there.
Alexa, will I get married?
According to Wikipedia, the minimum marriageable age in Virginia without parental or judicial authorization is 18 years old.
Now, we do have several Alexa devices in our presence. We have the Echo Show here. We have the Echo Cube that's connected to the TV, which we're going to talk about next. We have a Fire tablet that has Alexa capabilities, so they all begin to answer. But one thing that I find really cool, you can do this. Alexa, play Christmas music on all the devices.
Here's a station you might like. Holiday favorites on Amazon Music. Sorry, on Eloise's iOS device is offline.
Okay, that's your device. That's not mine.
I thought mine was turned off.
I don't know. She said Eloise's device. I don't know. But anyway, it will play music on all of the devices, and so you don't have one like up here. This one. Let's just go to that. This one is the Echo Show, and it is at the time of this live
$44.99, which is a drop from $84.99.
All right. And okay, so your head is right in the way of the TV. So behind us here, you see we have the TV up in the wall. We did show the TV earlier and talking about the lights that are on the back of the TV there in the carousel. Let me just dim the lights real quick just in case you weren't here for that segment. You do see the LED lights glowing behind the TV. They are discounted tonight to $11.89, and they are 6.56 feet. So they are perfect for your 40 and 50 to 60-inch TVs. So that's what I have on the back of the TV. Is glowing very nicely. Don't y'all think? Don't y'all think it's glowing nicely back there in the background? All right. But in front of it, let me just try to point with it. Let me try to point to it right here. This little black that you see, this is actually the fire cube right there on Eloise's camera. I don't think that you can see. I'm not sure what you can see there, but it is right here sitting there. It is the cube shape. Can I see the box, please? So what the Fire TV Cube does, it puts Alexa on your phone, on your TV, and allows you to have hands-free controlling. All right, so it does come with a remote. You get the cube, you get the remote, but you don't need the remote in order to control the TV. You can tell Alexa. Yes, we know, Lady Magma. That's why we try to spell it whenever we can, unless we're demonstrating. That's exactly why we spell it. And somebody, that was for Matthew, that said, why are y'all spelling it? Except he didn't say it like that. He was trying to, well, I'm just going to skip that comment. But it is a cube-shaped box, not very large at all. Well, you see by the size of the box that is not very large. It does come with the remote, but it allows you, hold your devices, y'all, hold your devices, to do this. Alexa, play The Love Boat.
Please unlock your device.
All right, now you see on the television that The Love Boat, let me see. Yeah, we're just going to dim it like that. The Love Boat is now on TV, and it's asking if I want to watch it with the Paramount app. I can go to seasons and episodes. I can add it to the watch list. So if you're feeling a little bit nostalgic and you want to travel back in some time to an earlier part of your life, thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. You can do that. You can tell it to play music. Like that one is off, right? Alexa, play Jackson 5, Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Please unlock your device.
I'm about to go turn it off.
Okay, went to Hawaii 5-0 Classics. Yeah, we need the other one to be off. It's distracting. Alexa, play Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Jackson 5. Okay, Alexa, play the song Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Jackson 5. All right, so there that goes. It's now playing, but I think we have it muted. Alexa, unmute. All right, so as you can see, I am not using my hands to control the TV. Alexa, show me cooking videos on YouTube. All right, so as you can see, it is going to YouTube, and it's going to find some cooking videos for me. And then here's where you might want to use your remote to make your selection. Okay, so just whatever it is that you would like it to do, it is able to do by your voice. Okay, you can see I don't know where the remote went. Is this? I don't know.
It's on the couch.
Okay, so the remote is on the couch for me watching a Christmas movie or trying to watch a Christmas movie yesterday. Alexa, mute, please. All right, and you can even mute. So it is it makes things super simple and super smart. I can just see the 2-year-old coming in and say, "Alexa, watch Peppa." Let's see if it does that. Alexa, play Peppa. Okay, not 30 by Adele. And this is just an advertisement. Let's see. Alexa, play Peppa Pig. Oh, it was coming up. It was coming up in 3, 2, 1. All right, and there we go. And Peppa Pig is actually on Amazon Prime Video, which I found that out from the 2-year-old. She let me know that. So I can see her over here wanting to watch her show and just manipulating, or not manipulating, but what do you call it when you take over? Taking over, that's what you call it. Taking over the TV. All right, so our next item, y'all, is the Echo 4th generation dot. Go ahead, Eloise.
So this device here, this is what I call the dome, because that's what it looks like to me. This is it's basically the Echo Dot, except it doesn't have the video capabilities attached to it. It still has ALEXA capabilities. You are able to listen to music, hear the news, listen to podcasts, listen to your books. If you have an Audible account, you can listen to your Audible account books through your Echo Dot. It'll also let you know about packages that are en route. Now, what I also like about this is that you can also speak to this device to play on all of your ALEXA devices to work them all at the same time. Or, as you saw, we do have the air fryer that has the ALEXA capability. You can communicate through this here to the air fryer and say, hey, preheat the oven, preheat the air fryer to this number, and it will do that for you. The sound quality on this is good as well. You can play this in, your living room and have yourself a little good old time by yourself, or if you have a few friends over. It's not a really big party, but it's just, a couple of friends coming over just to enjoy each other's company. You want to have some music playing in the background for some background noise as you guys are playing a game or talking. You can have this going. At the time of this live, it is dropping down from $99.99 to $59.99, which I think is a really good price.
All right. Okay, so next we have the, is this the TV or is this no, this is definitely not the TV. This is the Echo Fire Stick that's coming up next, which puts, if you don't have a smart TV, this makes your TV smart once you plug in this device here, the Echo Fire Stick TV, or Echo Fire Stick. So this one is Alexa enabled, so it has the we have about 4 of these, right? Not this one. It's the one that has the apps on the bottom. All right, so we have the mic around here, or the remote around here somewhere.
I just saw it.
Okay, so with this right here, I have been able to make this TV that you see right now. It has been made smart by the Fire Cube, but prior to me getting the Fire Cube, it was made smart by the Fire Stick. It does come with the remote. We're trying to bring the right remote to the camera.
I just had it before we started the live.
So we're just going to use this remote in lieu of it. They do all look similar, but the one that comes with the Fire Stick 4K, it has your apps on the bottom. Like you can go to Amazon Prime, you can go to Netflix, you can go to Hulu, you can go to one other one. What is the other one? Directly from the remote. Give me just a second.
You can go to Hulu, you can go to Netflix, Disney Plus, BT Plus, Amazon Prime, Pluto, Tubi TV, all types of streaming services. I said Disney Plus already. Yeah. Whatever streaming service you decide to download to your Amazon.
So, excuse me, you're able to, why is this going all over the place? Simplify your streaming right from the remote. That's what I'm trying to get to right there. It has Prime Video on it. It has Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu built right into the remote. You press that, and it's going to go directly to that app for you. Again, if you don't have a smart TV, or your TV is not smart, but it does have your HDMI ports, and you do have Wi-Fi, you just plug this into the HDMI port and log into your Amazon, log in with your Amazon credentials, and you are good to go. I have some foolery going on in my chat right now between Doctor and the other gentleman. I forgot whose name it was, and Eric. I don't know what y'all have for Thanksgiving, but it's time to cleanse that out of your body so that you can act with sound mind. Okay, so the Fire Stick TV is $19.99 at the time of this live. Again, now the list price is $39.99. So this is a great price. Again, a great gift selection for like your Secret Santas. Instead of giving them a box of chocolate, a pack of cookies, a scarf. I don't know what they did, W. Holloway, but I'm like, Fantasia, no time for it. You want to tell me how I feel? No time for it. You want to tell me how I feel? No time for it. Do your thing. Okay, anyway, Secret Santa gifts, $20. They're going to remember this right here. Right? White Elephant, $20. Gifts for your employees, $20. You don't have to go to Ross or Macy's and buy Lindor chocolates, and you pay $20 and they get 5 chocolate balls,
right,
that they're gonna eat or give away, or say, I don't even like chocolate like that. Thank you so much. Take them to church, ladies. Take them to church. That's all I know. I can't sing the whole thing. But again, because of the price point that it is right now, these make excellent, just little mini giveaways. It was somebody on the live one time, and this has been a while ago. They were like, we can't hear you. Y'all can't hear me? Jose, you can't hear me, but can anybody else hear me? I don't know what's going on with the sound. If you cannot, the microphone is plugged in. My mic sounds nice. Can y'all please let me know? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me just fine. Tatiana and Henry says, I can hear you. Are they in the bowl twice? Tatiana, great. You are just fine. Thank you, Holloway. But somebody had asked on several lives ago if that they said something about having like a basket at their home around the holiday season that just had extra gifts in there for when people came to their homes during the season. They always had a gift to give that random person. I think that's so nice because, you know, let's say, which I do plan to have a holiday party. Thank you, Michelle and Aurelia and Tatiana. I do plan to have a holiday party this year for my family, right? My family members and all of that. And then suppose they bring somebody with them that they did not tell me that they were bringing, and we're exchanging gifts. And then that person who I really don't know didn't know you were coming, or maybe I did know you were coming but I don't know you. Now both my sons are married, so they, of course, they would be bringing their wives. So let me extend a little bit beyond that. Let's say that they bring, one time they have done this, they brought my nephew with them, and I wasn't expecting my nephew, whom I love very, very much, and I got a gift for everybody except for the nephew. And of course, the nephew is not going to be slighted. He knew that he was just kind of tagging on, but I can say, hey, I got a great gift for you, and it is this. Like, I think I'm going to implement that this year. Just to have some extra gifts. They're already wrapped, they're quality gifts, and it's something that if nobody comes to the house, I can still give it at another time. Yep. And it's only $19.99.
That's a really good deal.
Yes, it is. And I really like that idea of, you know, having gifts for the unexpected person. They're like, oh my gosh, you have a gift for me? Yeah, of course, of course. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, that's a wonderful idea for extras. Great price point. Yes, Michelle, and it doesn't break the bank, right? Because it's such a great price point, and it has so much value than just, okay, I remember people used to do this as well. when you have a whole lot of gifts to bring. Like at one point in my life, the go-to extra gift was the cordial cherries, the chocolate cordial cherries. You know what those are?
The chocolate covered cherries.
Yeah, but they're called cordial. They're called cordial cherries. And everybody, any extra gift, it was that. Did that happen only here where I live? But you can do that. Give them a box of Toll House cookies, or you can give them this right here.
Yep, that's true.
Okay. And this is going to have so much more value, so much more of a surprise, because this is a $40 product, but it's only $19.99. But you got to hurry up. Now, if you have some older models, you can trade them in and save 20%. That is also on the listing. So take advantage of that. You can get a Star Wars Bounty for $38.98. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but they have some Star Wars sets that you can get and save money on those as well. They have the Fire Stick Lite. That is the same, but it does not have the TV controls for $17.99. I think that's next in our carousel. Yes, the Fire Stick Lite. It doesn't have the TV controls, so you can't tell Alexa to turn it up or down. Michelle says, yes, I remember those days too. Yes, you got, and I mean, I liked the cordial cherry, so I didn't mind getting them. But if you gave me this, I'm gonna eat that box of cherries and forget all about it. They're super sweet. I do like them, but they're super sweet. But I wasn't expecting this right here. Like, wow. I went to Ella Reese's house, and I mean, or I'm not gonna call her Ella Reese, I will call her this lady. I went to this lady's house with my cousin, and the lady gave me a gift. It was a fire stick. Dang. All right, so it has gift value. It's not that jar of jam or that book that you like but nobody else wants to read it. All right, so lots of options. The Fire Stick 4K at $24.99. The Fire Stick TV 4K Max at $34.99. So you do have quite a few options with that. All right, going to our next item, which stay safe. That's all I'm gonna say. It is the 100% 100-piece black mask. They are on deal tonight, so we want to bring them to you. They're $5.93. List price is $12.66, so they are coming in at 53% off tonight. They are 3-ply. They do have the piece in the nose. I don't know what it's really made of, but it does have the moldable piece in the to go over the bridge of your nose here, and it has the flat string, not the rounded string. I find the flat string to be more comfortable on the back of my ears because it doesn't begin to make you feel like your ear is going to be cut off. Good night, Michelle. Thank you for popping in tonight.
Hello, Letitia Sullivan.
It does not give you the feel that your ear is going to be cut off after you've had it on for a little while. Y'all know they are talking about some other strain, some other variant is on the horizon, is what is being put in the media. And so we still, if you choose to do this, I'm not judging anybody who has or who chose to or didn't or chose to not get the vaccine. That is your personal choice. I choose to stay safe, and when I leave the house, I'm going to have a mask on, because just because I may or may not have the vaccine doesn't mean the person next to me felt the same way, right? So you don't know if the person got COVID, or I don't remember what the other strain is called that they are talking about in the media. It's just smarter for me to stay safe and put that mask on my face. They are on deal for $5.93. All right, next.
So the next item in the carousel is this Instant Pot Duo. If you like to cook, it is a 9-in-1 electric pressure cooker. Jimmy, I don't know, my closed captioning, it does what it want to do. If you see a cursing word, I'm sorry. Just know I'm not up here cursing.
Neither am I.
It been saying cursing words all night. I'm sorry, y'all. But this is it right here. This is the Instant Pot.
Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. I can't slide it over. Hold on.
And I would say the Instant Pot is a really useful tool to have, or an appliance to have, if you're really not a good cooker. Let me put it down. It's
There you
right
go.
here. If you're not really a cooker like myself and you can follow directions of recipes really, really well, I would say having an Instant Pot will come in handy. It is very useful to have. And even if you can cook, still grab one. You know, you can make yourself some soups, especially with it getting cold outside. This is the perfect time to make different stews, cream of potato soup, or chilies, or chicken noodle soups, or beef stews, things like that. You can instantly make those in the Instant Pot. Things that you would usually have to cook overnight in a crock pot, you can cook within minutes in an Instant Pot. So I really like that. You may also have a time where you're on your way to a family member's house for a party and they said, can you make the red beans and rice, because your red beans and rice be on point. Oh my gosh. And you're like, okay, I can do that for you. You can cook rice in there. It does have a rice cooker attached, and it also allows you to cook lentils. So you can make your rice and beans, but say for instance, you don't have time because you've just been running around like a chicken with your head cut off doing some of everything else. You can come in the house, put your beans and rice on, go upstairs, get showered, put your makeup on, put your wig on if you got to do that, polish your nails and toes. By the time you get done doing all of that, your food is done. You then take the pot with you and you can put it up, put it down and warm the food up or keep the food warm, because it does also have a warming setting where you can keep the food warm. It's done just like that, and everybody is like, oh my gosh, these red beans and rice is so good. Somebody got some cornbread for the red beans and rice, and everybody is happy. So go ahead and grab that for yourself. It is on a price drop, which is a really good price drop.
Yes, it is. Yes,
From
it is.
$119.99 to $59.95 at the time of this live. Go ahead and grab it. You may have someone that likes to cook and you want to bless them with the Instant Pot to add to their home, or they just bought a house and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to have different appliances. Get this as a housewarming gift.
$59.95. I have never seen the 6-quart that low. Like, I think I want to say I paid $90 for mine. All right, so $59.95 is a super low price. Maybe you already have one, but you want to get one for your mother. You want to get one for your grandma. You want to get one for your daughter because she's always on the run, and you tired of her feeding the children fast food. All right, get her Instapot. It's only $59.95 at the time of this live.
And Jimmy, that's correct. I will not burn any water in there. I've actually made a pasta dish in the Instant Pot, and it came out really good. Kimberly even liked it. So I can
That's
cook
saying
a
a
little bit.
lot. That's saying a lot, y'all. Because she be struggling in the cooking area sometimes. All right. Next, y'all, is the MyQ Chamberlain Smart Garage Set. I can't wait to get a garage. I can't wait to get a garage so I can utilize this. And I have shared with you before, out of all the homes I've owned, all the homes I've lived in, I have never had a garage. Not at my parents' house. We had a driveway. We did live in a house, single family rancher. It had a driveway. It did not have a garage. Lived in apartments, lived in townhomes, lived in a single family home that had a carport. I've never had a garage, but this makes your garage smart, right? So you have this piece here that goes inside of the house that opens your garage door at your command. It is Alexa capable. So you can connect it to that or another, like Google Assistant or something. I think that it is. So you get these two pieces. You connect them to your garage. It has the hardware or the screws and everything like that. But then you are able to open your garage door via app. And what's convenient about that is what I've seen with people with their garage, they have the garage door opener and they generally like keep it right here, right in the car above their head on the visor, and then as they pull up to the house, they pull it down and press the button, and then the garage door opens. All right, so I've given this example before. Suppose your child has come home from school or wherever and they forgot their key. They lost their key, can't find it, they can't get in the house. You don't have a coded front door or anything like that, and you're at work and your job is 45 minutes away. You can go to your app and open the garage door for your child.
That's
Suppose your niece my niece is getting married in March. Here I go to get the Instant Pot. Very nice, Letitia. That's
Congratulations
a
to your
great,
niece.
great gift for her. Let's say that you have some out of town company coming in, and it's a company that you trust, right? It's your ace boom coon girlfriend. She's coming in town, and you're like, okay, well, I got some running around to do. Just let me know when you get to the house. I'll open up the garage for you. You don't have to pull up to the house to open the garage. You can actually open it from the app. Now, what I also love about this product is it comes with, this is for Amazon Prime members. If you are a Prime member, you can get free in garage delivery.
That's what's up.
You can get free in garage delivery with this product. This means that you don't have to let your product sit outside until you get home, hoping that no one takes it. Use your outdoor cameras detects motion, and you see the person walk up to your door and take your package, and you hollering, hey, put that down, put it down, and they just jump off, run off, and going on down the street. You saw it, you know who took it, or you know what the person who took it looked like, but you can't jump through the camera and get the person, right? So with this smart garage control, you are able to have your Amazon delivery people put it inside of your garage for you. I think that is amazing. Did the Instapot have a promo code? No promo code, Aurelia. It is just $59.95. You don't need a promo code. Just click and get it. All right. So it has a 1-year limited warranty. At the time of this live, is only $19.98. It is down 33% from the list price, which is, hold on, let me tell you. The list price on this is $29.99. It is down to $19.99. Again, you're able to pair it with, it comes with the app. It's hub and sensor with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, smartphone controlled, new design. Again, it can work directly from your app, and I'm looking for it has some other pieces that you can add on to it. And open or close your garage from anywhere. Simply download the free MyQ app for iPhone or Android and get connected with your very own smart garage. Give access to family or friends while on the go. Never worry if the garage is closed at night by setting a closed schedule. That's really good too. Now, one of my friends, he had gone out of town. He was gone out of town to visit his family for the holidays. He was like going to be gone for several days. And for some reason, I ended up driving by his house, and his garage was wide open. I think he had already been gone for maybe a day or two, and the garage was wide open. And I called him and I was like, your garage is open. It is? Yes, your garage is open.
Wow.
And he was like, can you go close it for me? Because he couldn't go to his car and hit the button and close it. And so I had to go in his garage, go over to the button, hit the button, and then run out. Now I could have gone through, no, because the door that leads to the inside of his house was locked. So I couldn't go through that way, but I had to go in, hit the button, and then run and duck under the garage door as it was closing. Luckily, he didn't have a sensor that would stop that, right? But had he had this, and it's been several years ago, this technology wasn't even out yet. Had he had this, he could have gone right into the app and boop, boop, and closed his own garage. Have your Amazon packages and groceries delivered conveniently inside your garage with Amazon Key in garage delivery. It's free for Prime members, available in select cities and surrounding areas. Check eligibility at amazon.com/key. So I love that. Instead of your packages sitting out in the wind and the rain, and the joy and the pain and the sunshine and the porch bandits, as they call them, people just driving around the neighborhoods looking for packages, right? Have your things delivered on the inside of your house, and boom. All right, let's keep it going with the
Magic Time white noise machine. So this is it right here, our Magic Team. This is a white noise machine. This is really good for babies when they get cranky at night, or for people who have to have some type of noise going at night while they are sleeping. Let me see if it has battery. It may be dead.
You have to plug it in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it does come with a cord. This has been shown on the live a few times as well. I know for me, I have to have noise when I sleep. It can't be super loud, but I need to be able to have some type of background noise while I'm sleeping in order for me to stay asleep. Because if it's too quiet, my mind gets to racing. Then I start hearing stuff, and it just be a whole bunch of. So having a white noise machine definitely would come in handy for me. Because if I don't want, the TV on like I typically would do, I can let this turn it on, and as you can hear it, see here, this has the wind sound. So this is how loud it goes. This is the wind, and then it sounds like the beach. It has 20 non-looping natural soothing sounds and memory function with 32 levels of volume. It also has a sound timer. So if want, this can be your alarm. You wake up every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, you turn this on, have it set to turn on, and when the birds begin to chirp, it is time for you to wake up. And yes, Tatiana, it does have the rain sound as well. This sounds like fire burning here. The train. I don't think I want a train. It sounds like wind again.
It's rain.
Here's a heavy rain that's going. This sounds like some food frying. Like different sounds that you can go through. I'm going to turn that off now. Long press to turn it on, long press to turn it off. So if you want to have some type of background noise, or maybe you're the type of person that has to have some type of background noise when you're studying or when you're working, you can have this turned on to keep you focused so that you can get your chores or things done throughout the day. Go ahead and grab this. It is priced at $19.99, which is a drop from $29.99 at the time of this live. And this is a Amazon choice item as well. So go ahead and grab it. You may once again have a friend who just had a baby, and the baby doesn't like to sleep at night because they want to cry or they're restless and they need some type of noise to keep them asleep. You can get this white noise machine so that they can go to sleep. I know the executive producer, white noise helped her to sleep because if you didn't have no noise, she was going to cry.
Yeah, that was like the most amazing thing to me when my son, she was crying her eyes out because she didn't want to get in the car seat. And at the time, she was about maybe 8 or 9 months old or so, somewhere in that range, maybe 6 months old. And she did not want to get in her car seat. And I mean, she was crying her eyes out. And he turned on some white noise on his phone from YouTube and handed it to her. And just like that, like in an instant, she was quiet. It was the most remarkable thing that I had ever seen. All right, so go ahead and grab one. If you need that, maybe it makes a good baby shower gift for you, or a focus gift for you, or a sleep gift for you, or a baby shower gift for someone who is expecting or has a newborn baby. Mm-hmm. All right, moving on to our next item. This is for the gentleman in your life. This is the Craft and Ken all natural soy wax clean burn reusable tumbler vegan candle. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be for a man, but I had a man in mind when I picked it. Not a special man in my life, but men who watch the stream. Because a lot of times I'm a woman, so we always bringing women stuff to the stream. But I did think of you, and it is a candle, and it just has such a masculine look for me. So I said, let me grab one of these for like Jimmy, L, and David, Melina, and the Matthews that come on the stream, and be say Matt and Matthew and stuff. All right, so it looks like this. I think that this just looks like so
cool,
chic. Not cool is not the word. It's just giving me an upgraded masculine, your house is nice kind of feel, just based off the color alone. It is a screw top candle, and this scent is smoke and vanilla.
It smells so good to me.
Now, because it says smoke, again, that is something that, again, it just puts me in a masculine mind frame. So I don't know if you men out there burn candles and that kind of thing, but if you're into this scent, y'all, is smell that.
It smells so good.
Smell that. It smells amazing. This smells like a tall, dark, handsome man
Mm-hmm.
who took a bath just for you before you got to his house. And he was waiting for you to arrive, and he has prepared dinner and a nice, respectable evening, whatever that means for you. He has prepared the atmosphere. I love that. Look at the wick, y'all. Look at the wick. It is not your standard wick. It is like a hold on, let me get some focus here. It's like a stick, right? It is not your string wick. It is a stick type of wick. So you light that, and
because the can is dark, I could just imagine how it illuminates when it's lit.
yes,
That's a vibe.
Now it does come in some other scents. This is $17.99, so maybe this is a good gift for the man in your life, or maybe your brother, your dad. It does come in like 5 different scents. I don't know what made me choose smoke vanilla, but it comes in fireside, lavender woods, pine and clove, vintage
I
leather,
wonder what
and
that
then
smells
smoke
like.
vanilla. Now it kind of reminds me. This is a soap that my son showed me the other day. I forgot the name of it. Never mind. It was like a little box, a little square cardboard box, and it's a new brand that's becoming very popular. I can't remember the name of it, but this, y'all, it smells really good. To me, it looks really good. It looks attractive and appealing. Like he got it going on.
I really like the way
This
it
smoke and
smells.
vanilla scent, it says bergamot, sandalwood, and leather is the scent. Go ahead and grab a few of these for the gentleman in your life. Maybe you got sons and you want to, I don't know. I think if I gave these to my son, this is for a bachelor kind of man, I think. What?
Yes. I got a lady friend coming over, so let me like this. So when
Mhm.
she come over, oh my gosh, it
Yeah.
smells so good in here.
Mhm. And on the listing, it does say men candles for men, scented candles for men. So they did have the male demographic in mind, bringing this product to Amazon, and it smells manly. It smells
Yeah.
like a he done took a bath and did extra scrubbing and spritz, and then he did like this. Y'all seen that TikTok video where the girl say, "Who told y'all this was sexy," or something? She said, "Who told y'all that?" And she said, "You look like a fly." But you know how guys be doing that.
Thinking they looking cute, and we be like,
That's what this smell like right here. This smell like all of that. Okay.
Letitia said, very sleek vibe. The guys like smooth fragrances too. Yes, they do.
Yes, I recommend that. I recommend that he can be da 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 da. First, the first part he have on his work clothes, da da da, and he work in a blue collar industry, so he looking right grubby, da 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 da. And then when it pop up, that's when he doing that. And he got that burning in the background over his shoulder, and he been working out, and so his muscles is all
His
like
pecs is pecking.
his pecs is pecking, and his flex is flexing, and the biceps are septing, and
The
all of
six-pack
that.
is packing.
The 6-pack is packed up, but he not showing. He just showing like from his pecs up, right? And his waves is waving.
He got tsunamis.
The beard is bearding.
And it's shiny and long.
And all of that. The teeth are
lined
gleaming.
up and-
Yeah, he got his whole package on. And maybe he's not bare chested. He could have on a t-shirt, but he got himself together now. And he got a little atmosphere in the background and all of that. He done took his glasses off, and again, y'all know how dudes be doing that right there. Looking like a whole snake. Yeah, that's what that candle smell like. All right. Moving on to the pink stuff. You giving it to me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the pink stuff is the Miracle Cleaning Paste. What will you use it for? So this gets rave reviews, y'all, in terms of cleaning up. It is a vegan product, meaning no animals were harmed in the making of this product. I hear that it is really, really good for cleaning glass top stoves. This pink stuff Miracle Cleaning Paste is tough on saucepans, cooker tops, sinks, UPVC, barbecues, ceramic tile, glass, showers, garden furniture, paint work, boats, brass, and rust. The list is endless. It is a mild abrasive paste cleaner and should be used with care. You apply it with a soft cloth or sponge and then wipe it off, and it really is it's said to really, really, really get the cleaning cleaned. Okay, so I bought this. I don't know. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe 2 months now, but I have yet to put it to use. But when I brought it to the camera before, first of all, let me talk about the prices. So that's why I'm bringing it to the camera tonight. It's $8.99 for this jar, and it says 500 grams. I don't know how many ounces that is. I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's $8.99 for this 17.63 ounce jars. Over 100,000 reviews, 100,423 reviews coming in at more than 4.5 stars. So people who use this love it. I don't know why I'm dragging my feet on it. I just haven't had, you have to be in the right frame of mind sometimes to try new cleaning stuff, right? So I haven't tried it yet, but I hear it's tough on stains. I hear that it does miracle. And see, Diane says, we have this pink stuff. It works really well. All right, so I am believing that. That's what made me buy it in the first place, is because I heard another streamer raving about this, as particularly for her glass top stove. And I think her husband, maybe, I don't remember who the young lady was, but her husband was maybe behind the camera, and he said that they tried some other things, but this got the job done. And so I have a glass top stove, and so I had it in mind. So I intend to use it, but I haven't used it yet. But it is $8.99 if you want to pick it up.
Letitia said, is it safe for enamel top stove?
Let's see. The pink stuff paste is a mild abrasive paste cleaner and should be used with care. Apply using a soft cloth or sponge. Rub gently before rinsing off with hot water. Be careful not to apply too much pressure, as this could result in scratched surfaces. Be especially careful with glass, high polished steel surfaces, and ceramic hobs. If in doubt, always test first on an inconspicuous area. Do not use on hot or warm surfaces. So it doesn't directly address ceramic. I would. Did you say ceramic or enamel?
Enamel.
Enamel. It doesn't directly address enamel, but I would assume that it would be safe for it. So, but I can't. You might want to look at the listing and look at some of the reviews, Letitia, and the questions asked on the listing. Let's see. And they have other products in their product family. That's interesting, because now I want to get the spray. Okay, so I am not sure. I don't know. Okay.
You're welcome, Letitia. Moving on to the next item.
Sergi said, what is my marital status? I am single as a $1 bill, and all of my many dudes who want to be my boyfriend but don't meet the qualification, they must load me with Christmas gifts starting tomorrow, December 1st. All the way through the end of the month. They ain't even got to stop on the 21st. And then I'll make a selection about, I'll put them through the next round of tests, You don't not you, Sergi. Not you, Sergi, because I know you're well qualified. But, if they're not bringing the right material, I'm going to be like Madonna. I'm going to be materialistic. You don't qualify. But no, I am single. For whatever reason you needed to know that. Okay, what are my qualifications? First of all, tomorrow is December 1st. I am accepting all kinds of, let me see who bring the best gift to the door. And I already know if I'm going by that, I already know who my boyfriend gonna be. It's gonna be the Amazon delivery. It's gonna be the Amazon delivery drivers that come here every single day with tons of packages.
Well,
All right, go ahead.
so this next item here in the carousel we brought to you is the set of 6 stainless steel mixing bowls. You know, we are in the holiday season, and you know you may want to do some cooking during this time. So we do have these stainless steel bowls. You guys know I did bring these up before Thanksgiving to talk about, you know, what foods to bring for Thanksgiving. Now, do you guys have the same food for Christmas that you do for Thanksgiving, or do you switch up the dishes? Because I know sometimes some families will have the same exact food on Christmas that they have for Thanksgiving, and sometimes I know to me, I think you should switch it up a little bit and you know be a little different. So, drop in the comment section what type of foods that are different than Thanksgiving food that you would cook in these bowls. So this is a set of 6. You get a 8-quart, which is the biggest size here. You get a 5-quart bowl, a 5-quart, and you get a 4-quart, which you know you can put whatever food you want in here. You get a 3-quart, which is not big but not small. It's medium. Then you get your 1.5-quart, and then you get your 3/4 quart bowl as well that you can put your different foods in, and you know. Or if you want to make different cakes or different desserts, you need to use those bowls. The bigger bowl can be for the batter, and then one of the smaller bowls can be for the frosting. You know, things like that. You can use it for that. Now, the listing does come with the option of getting a set of 6 or a set of 5, all depending on which ones you want. For the set of 6, at the time of this live, it is priced at $24.99. If you would like the set of 5, it is priced at $19.99. So go ahead and grab those for yourself, or you know, somebody may be just moving into their home and they like to bake or cook. You can get this bowl set for them as well.
Okay, the next item is this foot spa bath massager foot tub, y'all. Now, both of us liked this so much when we saw it. Both of us ended up getting one. Not that we would share. Not that we would share. Not that. But both of us saw it and liked it. Eyes popped and went ahead and grabbed this foot tub. I have yet to use mine. Mine is sitting in my bedroom. I was going to use it the other night, and then I remembered that I had to go to Miss B's birthday party, and so I wasn't able to do it. But you do plug it in, and then I showed one before, right? Like a couple weeks ago, because I want to show you the tea tree foot soak. But this one, y'all, as you can see, it has the rollers on the inside of it. It has a pumice stone right here in the center for scraping on those heels. It has the acupuncture points there to rest on underneath your feet. This one will warm the water up for you.
It will.
It will warm the water up for you. So the other one that I had to put warm water in it already. And then after the warm water cools, that was it. This one will maintain the temperature. So you can start it now. You don't have to start it with warm water. You can start it with a cool water and it will warm it, but it's going to take you longer to use it, right? Or you can put your warm water in it or hot, however you like your water temperature on your feet, and it will maintain that water temperature while you roll your foot on those foot rollers. Now the foot rollers, they do not turn or spin or anything like that. They are stationary, but you can actually manipulate your foot over top of those rollers to give yourself a foot massage in constantly warm water. It will run for 60 minutes, maintaining that water temperature, and then it will cut off. But then you can restart it.
And it also has vibration attached to it as well.
22 massaging rollers for foot pain relief, foot bath spa with bubbles and vibration. It has massage jets, so the water shoots up the pumice stone. It says 250 reviews. It does have a 5% coupon on it as well.
Yes. And Letitia said, we always have red enchiladas on Christmas Eve, stacked flat like pancakes with the fried egg on top. Those would be great for the prep. I done got hungry.
Wow. I've never thought of eating enchiladas. Not that I eat them often, because I don't. I can't remember the last time that I had one. My sister-in-law, her mama, my sister-in-law makes some really, really good chicken enchiladas, by my standards. Now, I don't have a Spanish bone in my body that I know about, but she makes some really good San Diego style chicken enchiladas.
I need to ask her to make some now.
Yeah, because I haven't had any since she made some last, which
was years ago.
She don't be cooking for me like that. All right, it does have what is called in there a medicine box or a pedicure stone, so you can scrub those heels. It does have red lights. I'm trying to look at the functionality of the red light massage. Let me look. While I talk about that, you can go ahead to the next thing.
Okay. So well, let me just say, I did give myself a nice little soaking the other day, and I enjoyed it. The vibration, I expected it to be like type vibration. It wasn't. It was like a subtle type vibration, but my feet came out really, really, really soft after using it, which was good for me because.
What did you put in it?
I put in mine the pink Himalayan sea salt bath salt, and then I used some of the Dr. Till's HEMP Epsom salt as well, mixed in there together, and I just soaked them, and I watched me a nice movie, and I had some good food to eat while my feet soaked. The heating portion was really cool to me. I enjoyed it a lot. It did help with removing the dead skin that was on my feet. It said it's wonderful to do foot bath spa in the same time putting foot soaker, milk, spice, salt, and herbs into the medicine box. That is interesting.
So let me just transition to it real quick so you can see what the medicine box feature is. And it is, hold on. It is this little, hold on, y'all.
This piece right here is the medicine box.
Yes, this right here is the medicine box. So you can open that up and put in your Epsom salts and your things like that into that, and then place it back in the machine, and it goes right there. And so while you're getting the bubbling and the vibration and all of that, it's also treating your foot with whatever you put in there.
And now that I know that, I won't have to sprinkle the Epsom salt into the water. I can put it in that medicine box, because I typically would just sprinkle it into the water. But I really enjoyed it. I set the heat function to 107, and it would go to 107, and then it will cool down, and then it would go back up, and then it would cool down, then it would go back up, then it would cool down. So I enjoyed that. The vibration aspect of it is also timed as well. It vibrates for maybe like 10 to 20 minutes, and then it cuts off, and then you could turn it back on. So I enjoyed the foot soak, and my feet came out baby soft.
Very nice. Hello, Freddie and Joy. Joy and pain. Bump it up, and sunshine. What up, and rain. Give to a raw face. All right, next we have the shower bombs.
Yes.
3 different scents: calm, energize, and relief. Now, I only have the calm. And I have tried the calm, and I was feeling some type of way the other day. I think this was on Thursday. I think on Thanksgiving. No, it couldn't have been Thanksgiving. It was maybe Saturday. They smell so good. When I did not know it came in these other scents. And then Missy Ma'am here had Amazon knocking on the door delivering these. Smell this, y'all. This is Energized, and it smells like grapefruit, citrus, and cocoa orange scents. Smell it. Do y'all smell that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're going to switch so they can smell it over here.
Oh, okay. Did y'all smell that? Just so citrusy, fresh.
Y'all smell that?
This is calm. This is the one that I do have.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Oh my
I want
gosh.
candy now.
Smell it. Inhale. You gotta inhale deep. Y'all just
You gotta
you
really.
can't. You gotta close your eyes and do it. Do it again. Doesn't it smell good?
Woo.
Y'all.
That done opened me up.
Woo.
Ooh, Lordy. Don't breathe that one in too
Okay,
hard.
now this one you got to be a little careful. I think I breathed this one the other day live on camera when she got them. This is the Relief Shower Steamers, and so long-lasting aromatherapy, eucalyptus, and mint. So let me put this one back here.
Yeah, don't breathe too hard. It's gonna open you up like Vicks Vapor Rub.
Joy said, "Yes, I smell it." Smell this one, Joy. Now that one is. I hope you ain't inhale too much because this one is strong.
Mm-hmm.
But it smells so good,
That's the
so
perfect one
light and
you
refreshing.
congest it.
Right? And so what you do with these, you put them in the shower under the light part of the stream, not the heavy brrr, that some of us, we like to get that massage on our skin. You want to put it in the light flow. Joy says it smells amazing. And while you are showering, it is dissolving and it is putting into the atmosphere these fresh scents. And so Eloise ordered these first, and then I ordered the Calm right behind her. But she used the product first, and I mean that scent was everywhere. She was in her bathroom, I was wherever I was in the house, but that scent was everywhere. Just this refreshing, aromatic mint and kind of menthol. That's what I'm looking for. No, I want to smell these again. The energized ones. And so grab these for a Christmas gift for yourself or for someone on your list.
We have a question on the floor.
Yes.
Letitia, I wouldn't recommend using these on your foot spa. They said do not submerge it in water. It has to be via stream. So if you submerge this in full water, you're not going to get the full benefits of the shower bomb.
All right, and we are almost done. W. Holloway, we only have 2 more items, so we're going to be right behind you. And I'm hungry, and it's almost midnight. All right, so grab those. They smell amazing. There are 12 in each pack. Are there 12 in those too?
Yes. Those 15 in these.
15 in the Relief. There's 12 in the shower and the Energized, but the Energized ones are bigger. Okay. All right, almost done with the carousel. We do have the karaoke machine. We've shown it live several times. It's sitting in the background. Let me just turn the light off, and so you can see it projecting on the ceiling. I thought it was projecting on the ceiling. Okay, it's not on anymore. Let's cut it on real quick. But it is what we use when we do the roll call. We haven't done a roll call at all tonight. It's not turning on?
The lights are not.
Okay, it might need
Just
to
on
be
the speaker part.
charged. Okay, so let me just cut to camera. It is sitting there on the floor, but let me bring it up for you.
Miss Araya says she got the Instant Pot.
All right, very good, very good. So here is what it looks like, y'all. It's sitting on the floor back there, but you always see it sparkling on the ceiling when we do our roll call. It includes this dome at the top for the light projection that you see on the ceiling. It also has timed lighting on the front of it, so as we sing or dance or the music comes through, so does the light change. It has the 2 microphones, which we have them here in the studio. My mic sounds nice. Check 1. My mic sounds nice.
Oh,
Check 2.
yeah.
It does have the tablet holder or your phone holder for singing karaoke, and you need to know the words, and it also comes with a remote. This is a fantastic product. It has dropped in price. It was $199.98, but it is now $179.98. It is portable. You can use it for a PA system, do karaoke, 10-inch subwoofer. It is Bluetooth compatible, so you can actually connect your Bluetooth with it and play some music like Eloise did the other day. She sang Golding for us. And, have some fun with your family. Maybe your church is having an outdoor event and y'all need some kind of outdoor sound system. Take this out there, then your pastor can be, is anyone happy that he came
Bum, bum,
as a newborn baby,
bum, bum.
just to die. Later on,
Bum, bum,
y'all out here giving each other gifts.
bum,
But let us not forget
bum,
the greatest gift of all. All of that, because he outside at the mall, preaching. And then he have two of his members. They come up and then they sing, Silent Night, Holy Night. Shepherd, I'm sorry. All is gone, and all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. And then they say, everybody have a Merry Christmas and remember that Jesus is the reason for the season.
Jesus is the reason
For the season, yeah.
yes, he
Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, yes, he is.
Yeah. All right, so lots of karaoke fun. Y'all can't give me this mic because I'll just be up here all night.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna do a holiday concert via Facebook this month, in December. I'm gonna pull together a whole bunch of Christmas songs and I'm gonna do a Facebook Live of me singing Christmas songs on the karaoke machine.
All right, so again, a good gift idea if you're doing a family event or something like that, you can set the atmosphere with the lights going and the microphones and all of that, and it is $179.98. Okay. And then last but not least, we have these candles. Now, I'm not a candle person, and let me tell you why. Because I don't want to watch them. I don't want to watch them. That's adding too much to my life to have to be burning a candle. Now I can't leave the room. I don't like that. Did we bring them? We left them
Where they at?
on the counter in the kitchen, on the bar in the kitchen. Okay, so these lights, y'all, or these cameras, it is a set of 3. I love the smoky gray color, and it comes with the remote. Again, I don't like when I light a candle, now I'm bound to the room to keep an eye on it. They say don't leave a candle unattended, and I have a friend who had a friend who her house burnt down, and the source was a candle burning. Burnt the whole entire house. Now, no one in her family perished, thank God, but she did have to have her home rebuilt, and the cause was a candle. All right, so this is a set of 3. You don't see them? I thought, did I bring them in here? All right, if we can't find them, y'all, we're going to go ahead and end the show. I don't know where I got them. Sorry. All right, here they are here in the box. Let me open them up. I did open them up the other day, but they are flameless LED candle. It's 3 of them, 3-inch, a 4-inch, and a 6-inch. 3-inch diameter, 4-inch height, 4, 5, and 6-inch height. All right, so let me open them so that you can see them. And I don't think that the batteries, they are battery operated, but I don't think the batteries came with them. I'm just opening the styrofoam, y'all. And they came wrapped in this paper. So I didn't want to put my fingerprints on them, so I left them wrapped up. But let me start with this one here. So you see that it is wrapped in this paper. Let's unwrap it. And I got this color because of the smoky gray. Now, again, we were already looking at the super chic man candle, right? And I thought that these also give that super chic look. I think it also gives you a good holiday look, but I liked it for this. It just gives you a little, I don't know. It doesn't look like your normal candle. It's glass, number one. So it's not the plastic one, and it's not the one that looks like made to look like wax on top. But you can see it has the flameless thing
It even feels
on the
like
inside.
wax.
Yes, it does feel
Is that
waxy
wax?
on the inside.
Like if you scratch at it, it's like wax.
Don't be scratching up my candles. But it does feel like wax on the inside. It has batteries here on the bottom. So you need 2 AA batteries. Let me get some real quickly. And it does come with a remote. So again, in the interest of me not wanting to babysit a candle, it is one of the reasons why I don't even buy candles for myself. I like the ambiance of candles and all of that. I have 3 candles here in the house that were sent to me. They were sent to me because I am just not a candle burner. I don't want to
I like to burn
be
candles.
responsible for it. I don't like the responsibility that comes with burning candles. So this is perfect for me. It may be perfect for you if you feel that same way. So I have inserted the batteries here, and I'm just going to turn off the lights a little bit so you can see what kind of flicker tone it is giving me. It does have an on and off switch on the bottom.
Now that's neat.
So let me do that right there. Can you hit the other light switch? I mean, y'all know what a candle looks like, but this is,
I like
it's, hold on, let me do that right there. So this is what it's giving me right now.
Silent
night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your I'm all over the place. Yeah, mother and child, like Lily was on Modern Family. Holy infant, so tender and mild. Okay, so here's the remote. I already pulled out the little plastic piece that goes in it, and so of course you can turn it on and off with the remote. Like this is for me. For those of us who like to have candles around the tub or what have you, I would rather have this than to have an actual candle. I'm sure y'all seen that video where the young lady was in the tub with her boo jank and set her wig on fire.
Yep. That was terrible bad. Terrible bad,
yes. It does also have dimmer, so you can make it brighter or less bright. Or is that flicker control? Hold on.
So it gives it more of that fire flare.
Yes. And so these are for me, they're just kind of stuck in there. I thought it would wobble just a little bit more, but it doesn't, and I'm okay with that. Sit these around the edge of the tub or where. Now this is glass, so you might not want to do that unless you have like shelves in your bathroom, but I would be okay with this burning for a long time. Not burning, but this being on for a long time, and I don't have to remember, oh, did I blow those candles out? This will be just fine, rather than it burning all the way down and then I come back and my house is gone because of my own negligence. So grab those. They do come in the silver, they come in gold, and they come in a clear, or I shouldn't say silver and gold, let me say smoke. They come in gold, green, gray, pink flower, and red.
The red
all
looks
of them
nice as well.
Yes, they all look very festive. The red, the green, the gold, and the silver, they all look, festive, on the festive side. But I like these smoke ones. This dark silver, this mature look. this mature silver look. So grab these for a gift for someone or for yourself. And that is our carousel for tonight. It has been our pleasure. Hello, Chandra722. We missed you. I have one similar to this. I like it is lit. I like using it. Okay. And so that is our carousel for tonight. We are going to do our drawing. We're going to do our drawing. Let me just start some music here. You must be present to win. This is for a $20 gift card tonight. So who's going to win the gift card? Who's going to win the gift card? Who's going to win the gift card? You must be present to win.
Who's gonna win the gift card? Who's gonna win the gift card? Who's gonna win the gift card?
You must be present to win. And here we go. 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 And Joy, are you still here? Joy, are you still here? Joy, are you still here? Joy, 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 joy. There she go. There she go. Congratulations, Joy. Congratulations, Joy. Congratulations, Joy. That didn't even take any time at all. So, Joy, you know what to do. Send us an email. Send me an email. I'll drop it in the chat for you, which is going to be Kimberly Millionaire at yahoo.com. That's Kimberly Millionaire at yahoo.com. That's Kimberly Millionaire at yahoo.com. And we will get that gift card right over to you at the end of the show or by tomorrow morning. All right? We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. We thank you for popping in. You know, I'll be back on Thursday night at 9 p.m.
I might be back tomorrow.
We're going to see what comes in the mail so that we can bring you some fresh and new and exciting things. We know that you've been looking at lives for the past 5 days while the pre-Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Sofa Sunday and Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday have been going on. So we might just wait until Thursday, maybe tomorrow, maybe just Thursday, to bring you some new and fresh and amazing deals. And don't forget to shop the promo code page, my storefront, which is right here over your head for items that have amazing promo codes on them. All right, thank you for tuning in, and we will